Slow sips, rich.
It's all right.
What?
I'm here.
Step into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, well, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning espresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Bring it on. Come on, it might be a Wednesday. We might be hitting that little bit of a dip in the middle of the week, but it's okay. We got you. We got the energy that you need, and we're going to have some fun this morning. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning, Gray. You know, we're going to have a great day because I feel like I look great today. Shout out to Woolworths for making me feel like the Woman Crusher Wednesday that I deserve. I'm channeling all that energy today. You look good too, Gray.
Yeah, whatever. Pale into insignificance. No, you do look amazing.
Thank you.
And I'm liking the energy and the vibe because we're going to need it. We're going to have to match like for like this morning because we're kicking things off by celebrating Western Cape's triumphant return from the Winter National School Sports Championships in Durbs. Gold medals, top performances, and a Best Administration Award. And I think that really matters. For the guys that put in the hard yards on that side of this game, it really does matter. So well done.
Oh my goodness, we're so proud. Then we gear up for a pre and post workout. By we, I mean me, to keep your fitness goals on track just in time for the return of the Run Your City series. It starts out in Durban. It's always a good time with Run Your City.
Oh man, it's amazing. You will see your city in a completely different light. And then of course for something sweet, we are joined by pastry chef extraordinaire Karanisa Khan, who's here to show us how to turn simple bakes into show-stopping creations. Just take a look at that.
That's delicious.
Oh my.
Feels sinful at this time of the morning, but we're allowed.
It's okay.
We're allowed.
It's all right. Well, in fact, let's make it all right for everybody to be allowed this morning. Let's start a little conversation online. Come and join me on the social streets as we speak. If you head over to our socials this morning, Facebook, Instagram, X, we don't care. A little bit of TikTok this morning. We're going to have some fun. But we want to hear from you guys on our platforms and we wish you a very good morning. But if you could eat one pastry for the rest of your life, what would it be? Wow, that is a very, very tough one. It's kind of like choosing your favorite child. And now I'm thinking, are donuts considered pastries? Now we want fine dining. Or maybe you like the simple pleasures of life. A little petit four, one of those little guys. Maybe you like a fresh croissant first thing in the morning. Maybe you want to take it to a higher level. I don't care. I want to hear from you. 063 036 9649. That is the number to use if you want to chat about anything. Drop us a voice note. Let us know how you feeling, and in particular, answer this question this morning. If it could be just one, only one pastry for the rest of your life, what would that be? And tell us why. And then who knows, we might even make it on the show this morning. So we will kick things off on a culinary note in just a moment. Right now, we got those official duties to get into some of those sporting highlights from yesterday after the news.
Thank you so much, Gray. 3 minutes after 6 o'clock. Let's get into your first bit of news for the morning. Now, nationally speaking, a new Debtbusters survey finds 70% of South Africans still experience, quote, money stress, down slightly from last year. Now, those earning 20,000 Rand faced the most pressure, with 63% spending over 30% of after-tax income on debt. Women carry a heavier emotional burden, and people aged 35 to 44 are most affected. Now, many reported impacts on home, work, and health. The top worries? Well, it's running out of money and rising debt. Yet most indebted consumers are not seeking help through debt counselling. In other news in the country, Buti Manamela was yesterday sworn in as Minister of Higher Education and Training, with former KZN Premier Dr. Nomusa Dube as his deputy. The ceremony took place at Tynhuys, Cape Town, before President Cyril Ramaphosa and Deputy President Paul Mashatile. Their appointment follows the removal of Dr. Nabuhle Nkabane. Now, Dube's appointment was made in terms of the Constitution, allowing the President to appoint up to 2 deputy ministers from outside Parliament. The leadership change aims to bring stability and renewed focus. Looking further afield at your international news-making headlines, in eastern DR Congo, desperate rescuers have used bare hands and tools to save miners trapped after a mine collapse in Lomira, South Kivu. So far, 6 survivors and 12 bodies have been pulled from the debris. About 15 shafts were damaged in the informal gold mining area following landslides. Now, the region is controlled by M23 rebels, complicating relief efforts. It's unclear at the moment how many underground there were at the time, but M23 denies claims that hundreds are still trapped beneath the surface. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump has again withdrawn the United States from UNESCO, calling the UN agency, quote, woke and, quote, divisive. The decision, effective at the end of next year, mirrors his previous term when he exited similar international bodies. Now, the White House says UNESCO's stance on Israel and support for globalist values clashes with America First politics. French President Emmanuel Macron, however, vowed continued support. Now, UNESCO chief Audrey Azoulay expressed regret, but said the agency is prepared with U.S. funding now only 8% of its budget. Closing up with this story, now on Monday we reported that Black Sabbath's legendary frontman's final live show earlier this month raised over... Absolutely beautiful little tribute there from all of the greats, saluting yet another great. So we close up your 6 o'clock news. Let's get into your sporting highlights. Graham's got the latest.
Black Sabbath indeed. After that tragic news, let's kick off our sporting report this morning. We start with the British and Irish Lions. They were pushed to the limit by a fired-up First Nations and Pacifica 15, but ultimately clung on for a nervy 24-19 win in Melbourne yesterday. Jamie Osborne scoring twice in the process, with Graham and Van der Merwe adding tries as well. So despite 7 straight wins in Australia, coach Andy Farrell surprisingly still facing questions ahead of this coming Saturday's crunch test, the big one up against the Wallabies. Now let's get on to cricket. New Zealand cruised to a 7-wicket win over South Africa in Harare yesterday, remaining unbeaten in the Tri-Series. So after restricting the Proteas to, it must be said, a very poor 134 for 8, Tamasifa's unbeaten 66, guiding the Black Caps home with 25 balls to spare. Rassie van der Dissen's side was certainly outclassed in all departments, raising major concerns ahead of Saturday's big final. Now on to cycling, and Valentin Paret-Pentre, he delighted home fans with victory on stage 16 of the Tour de France, edging Ben Healy atop Mount Ventoux. So beside him, Jonas Vingegaard, he attacked Tadej Pogacar. The yellow jersey held firm and extended his overall lead by 2 seconds. Stage 17 could favour the sprinters now if forecasted 50-kilometre-an-hour winds don't disrupt the action. So we'll certainly watch that space very closely. Now on to football, and Michelle Alozi's stoppage time winner sealed a dramatic 2-1 victory for Nigeria over South Africa in the Women's Africa Cup of Nations semi-final in Casablanca. Heartbreaking indeed. Rashidat Ajbere and Linda Mokalo traded penalties before Alozi's deep cross snuck in at the death, ending Banyana's reign as champions and, of course, sending the Super Falcons into the final. So we certainly congratulate Banyana on an incredible tournament. So close, yet so far away. Well, that's where we leave our sporting headlines for now. We've been focusing on the grown-ups. The kids step in. All due respect, young adults doing amazing things in school sport, and we'll introduce you to the Western Province team in just a moment. Right now, let's get you prepped for the midweek weather.
Well, thank you, Gray. In your weather news this morning, the South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning, and that is for disruptive rainfall along the KwaZulu-Natal north coast. Now, the alert warns of possible localized flooding in low-lying areas, including formal and informal settlements, roads and bridges. Now, slippery conditions may lead to vehicle accidents and dangerous driving, especially on dirt roads. Motorists are urged to reduce speed and, of course, avoid flooded routes where possible. Residents in flood-prone zones should also take precautions as wet weather conditions may persist throughout the day. Let's bring a smile upon that dial by checking in with your sunrise view of the hour. And Fancy Nancy, our family out in Pennington, KZN. Thank you for this absolutely breathtaking morning view. It definitely just warms us up from the inside out. It reminds us of the beauty of Mzansi. Thank you so much for representing KZN in the best light. You already know it's my favorite province, okay? 15 degrees Celsius is what you can expect on your side of town. And if you are from any other parts of the country, the continent, or even the world, get in touch with us on 063-0369649. Let us know what it's looking like as you open your eyes. For now, let's get into your temperatures for this Wednesday.
Okay, so bittersweet feelings, obviously, about sports this morning. I know you would have been watching every second of Banyana,
Oh my
going like,
goodness.
hanging
Come
on.
on, man.
Come on, no.
Almost.
Heartbreaking, because I really thought Banyana had this one in the bag, and maybe that was partly to blame. We all got a little ahead of ourselves.
They did very well
no,
regardless.
they did phenomenally well. The reigning champions no more, sadly, as Nigeria go through, but don't worry, because school sport is strong, and we have got the best in the land. We're going to connect with some of the administrators, some of the teams, the captains that have done so unbelievably well over the Winter Championships, and school sport is very competitive in this country. So if you're the best in the land, you must know.
I just
You
want to
must
see the
know.
gold medals. That's what I'm here for.
I
I'm
can
like,
have
I
them
hope they're
clinking. I
hanging.
can hear clinking.
I can hear them
Silverware.
clinking. It's beautiful. Also, when it comes to the Chinese bridge, we want to get into the Chinese proficiency and all the things. Raul touched down with the guys over there to make sure that, again, when it comes to sports, we are up to date. Right now, though, it's time for some coffee.
We are going to get the special ones this morning. You even said special.
I would like a special coffee.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Just
Oh,
for
the
you.
3-in-1. I love this
I
one.
do like it. It's just we're going to ease into things this morning. And it is the 3-in-1.
There you
Because
go.
I love it so much.
Everything we
and
need in one.
Sometimes you do need a little help first thing in the morning, you know?
A lot of help.
Just a lot. See, and notice how we've changed the duties here after we were throwing coffees
Listen,
around the studio.
Risky business earlier this week, but I think I've woken up about this time.
Maybe you've got an interesting way you make your morning coffee. Maybe, like me, you are about to reach for a second sachet to add into it. It's perfectly fine. But unless we can see proof of it online, we don't believe it's true. Now, go and grab your cup of coffee. We're going to chat to these unbelievable young sporting stars after this. Cheers,
Cheers
my
to
friend.
them. Cheers to you.
Not a
Graham.
drop. Look at that.
No,
Nothing
stop.
spilt.
Nothing.
Only you can make my day.
Creamy coffee in 3, 2, done. Jacob's 3-in-1. Wunderbar.
Anything else, you are made with creativity and fun and something different. So when you come here, you sit back, you relax, and you unwind and
and that invites you to
thing that I'm taking away from this entire experience. Slow sips, rich flavor, and a moment just for you is the perfect way to discover the
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. I think you can see we are buzzing this morning, and with good reason. Team Western Cape returned home victorious after being crowned overall winners at a very competitive Winter National School Sport Championships in Durban, with gold in rugby and netball, the big ones, plus a Best Administration Award. It was a standout showing on all levels. And joining us here are Claude Meyer from the Department of Cultural Affairs and Sports, under-15 girls rugby coach Michaela van Wyk, and under-16 netball captain Tamsin Budger, and a couple of players that we're going to introduce you to in just a second. But can we get a resounding round of applause for Team Victory? Well done. I wish we had a live studio audience, and I say this every day. We should have brought in your teams. Congratulations. Claude, so much effort goes in on so many levels, and it's not just sport when it comes to young people, because you know it takes more than just performances on the field to get something like this right. How proud are you of this little family, let's call it, that are around you in blue and white?
I'm exceptionally proud. We've got Michaela, the coach of the girls rugby team. We've got the captain on the far right there of the netball team. Behind me, we've got Azra, and we've got Jared. So I'm exceptionally proud. Well, they're representing the 7 teams that competed at the championship. And we were just speaking before the show started, Graham. They absolutely smashed the other teams. They did exceptionally well.
You can gloat a little bit, girl. You're allowed to.
We are exceptionally proud because a lot of hard work went into it, but the stars are the athletes, and obviously supported by the coaches and the managers. So as a province, we went to go and defend our title. So we've won it now for 3 years in a row. So, yeah,
That's gloating, incidentally. If you wanted to get a few tips there, that's how you do it, girl. What is the key? What is the key to the success with a team this young to be achieving like this?
Team spirit,
Really?
trust and focus, hard work, grinding every day.
It's the grind.
Yeah.
I love that Warren Gatlin once said, do the stuff that doesn't require talent better than everyone else and see how good your team becomes. Then you can layer in the talents. To be the best in the land in netball, probably one of the most competitive school sports lanes you can stand in. What is the magic in the water with you? What is it about this team that allows you to click like this, do you think?
It's the team building and just there for one another to support each other in everything that you do and just,
Got your back.
yeah.
They got your back. And that when you feel that on the field, like my closest mates are still the guys I played rugby with at school because you bond in a way in that space. But it's the life lessons, it's everything else that's the network around you that's growing. When you see this kind of achievement at this level, what do you want to do with this? What do you feel like now is incumbent on us to plug in and invest and do? How do we take these kids and take them to the next level?
Well, I think the most important thing is, firstly, we need to create opportunities for our kids, whether it be in sport, arts and culture, recreation. And that is what we've done. So the school sport program is aimed at, in the Western Cape particularly, getting into school participation back where it was before, revitalizing it, getting the schools to compete. You know,
it can't just be one pocket, one pocket, one pocket.
So, you know, there are, we call it pockets of excellence across the province, and we want to make sure that every school, every learner has an opportunity to play in whichever code of sport they are interested in.
Access,
So, and also the national championship is it's part of the pathway. So you're playing at inter-school level, then the best get selected to represent a district, and then ultimately you represent the Western Cape to compete against the other 8 provinces. So there's an opportunity for talented athletes and coaches like these to then obviously to link up with the federations to play in club sport, and then ultimately to become a Springbok.
And you can see that line, and that's what I love about that. When you arrive at a championship like this, because you are dominant, and I would imagine you're dominant throughout your year, and then you get now everyone else is there, all the best of the best of the best. When you can be a part of a tournament like that, what is that experience like?
It will be amazing, first of all, and it will be a great opportunity for me to go forward with my future and for chasing my dreams and just express that feeling, that motivation that I can do it.
And you prove it. That's the beauty of sport, is that you've got a living working case model right in front of you as I get blinded by the silverware in front of us. There is something that happens on the field and something that happens off. Within women's rugby, you've needed to generate a lot of that energy yourself because there hasn't been a huge amount of support. What do you want to say to the rest of South Africa when you look at your players, when you see what they achieve in the space with the little that you get to launch forward? What should we be investing in women's rugby? Why is this such a powerful thing, do you think?
There's a lot of opportunity for the girls out there. And looking at the mindset, so all they need is the support from the right people. Grind, work hard. In recovery, especially when it comes to after-game matches, the recovery is very much important.
Look after yourself. Yeah. And these are young bodies, but they are pretty much playing at a very high, near professional level, which is phenomenal to me. Claude, we don't think about what goes on behind the scenes. When you win an administrative award, when you tick that box, that's got to be a massive, massive validation. But what does it take to get that right? Because I'm sure it speaks very much to the success on the field.
Firstly, the Department of Culture and Sport, we are massively proud of that award.
Well done.
Second year in a row we won it as well. Lots of hard work, months and months of planning, making sure that when the athletes compete, that they don't have to worry about anything. So we obviously make sure that the registration of the players are done properly. The players are verified to make sure that they're in the proper age group, so we don't have issues with disqualifications.
And that can break a young athlete.
Oh, definitely.
That can break a young athlete.
But we have a massive team. We have a chef de mission, Mohammed Lut Groenewald, lots of experience. He pulled the team together as well. We had, as far as administration, we have Berenice Thomas, who's one of our colleagues, that made sure that our files were in order. And there's a lot of compliance checks when you compete at a national level. Because Western Cape, we always, we try our best, but remember the other provinces are as competitive as what we are.
Sure.
So we need to make sure that our admin is right.
Every box is ticked.
So we don't have an issue. And then there's obviously other planning as well. We've got a massive support team. We've got Marlene Peterson, who works in the background, making sure that our flights are sorted out. accommodation,
The
transport,
devil is in the
catering.
details, yeah.
So that once the learners or the athletes leave to compete at the national championship, all that they have to worry about is winning and enjoying
Clearly,
themselves.
yeah.
But behind the scenes, as far as admin is concerned, there's a lot of compliance. And it takes months and months of meticulous planning and execution to make sure that all our ducks are in a row.
Commitment.
That the teams are registered, the coaches are qualified, because there are certain minimum requirements. The managers that are appointed by the federations, that they have the compliance checks. So one of the important things for us is safeguarding of children in sport.
For
So we need to make sure that every official, including myself, that we have police clearance.
You are vetted and you are the
everything.
right person for the job. Well, clearly, everyone in this framework definitely is. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. I look forward to interviewing the two of you for the next 20 years, I think, as you keep coming back. It's unbelievable to see success like this play out on every level of the sport, not just in one sporting code, not just on admin, not just on the field, but in every way. Well done. Can we get another round of applause? We've got a bit of a studio audience now. Well done, Robert.
Oh man, I love how the studio audience showed up to, of course, celebrate excellence, and we'll continue doing just that. Right here in the Mother City, we recently played host to a celebration of language, courage, and of course, culture, as young South Africans took to the stage for the 18th Chinese Bridge Chinese Proficiency Competition. Now, from poetry to calligraphy and heartfelt speeches in Mandarin, this wasn't just about learning words, it was about building bridges. Our very own Raul Demone, Mr. Nature Boy himself, was there to witness how classrooms are becoming spaces for cultural exchange, where every performance told a story of connection.
Hey, what's happening? I'm Zanzi. Now, welcome to the heart of Cape Town. And this is officially the 18th Chinese Bridge, and it's a Chinese proficiency competition that's bringing some of the brightest young minds in South Africa together. Now, kids from across schools in South Africa are not only going to be speaking the language of Mandarin, but also celebrating its culture, its growth, and the beautiful heritage. Now, it's an opportunity for us to dive into one of the fastest growing languages in the world, but also a reminder that language isn't something that is learned, but something we live. Let's go find out more.
You'll be amazed that, our point of departure is that all children can learn. Ordinary children can do extraordinary things. There's no limits, no boundaries to what our children can do. But I think what we primarily try to demonstrate here is that learners need to be educated holistically. In addition to their academic attributes, you will notice that these children have skills, competencies, gifts, and attributes that need to be developed, and that is exactly what we are doing here through language.
We call the Chinese language program. Normally in the overseas, they call it Confucius Classroom at the local schools. But in South Africa, specifically, from a Department of Basic Education, they call them Mandarin Second Additional Language Studies. So this is a program. So this program, if you listen to the name, of course, it's a language teaching and learning. So the Mandarin language teaching and learning at the school level. But actually, curriculum was released by the DBE, Department of Basic Education, from grade 4 up to grade 12. So students can choose this subject as second additional language if your school provided this teaching and learning. But besides the teaching and the learning language, we're also creative and given lots of opportunities for all different cultural events and activities. Because when the student learn the language, it's not only language itself, they must know about the culture, and of course about China. And we organize summer or winter camp every year for our learners. I also organize this kind of competition. But you choose the best student from the school, and all different schools from different provinces come together for the finals. And then the winner gonna go to China for the international globally finals competition.
We were really excited about learning about Chinese culture, and we wanted to do this, and our teachers were just so encouraging about it, and that's why we're here. It's just really fun. It's really amazing experience. You can learn more things, meet new people, and learn a lot. A lot about the different cultures because the Mandarin culture and the South African culture are kind of similar. So there's a lot of diversity in both, and you can learn a lot. The bridge between South Africa and Chinese and how we can like just be together and embrace our diversity together.
It's been a transformative experience for the learners. At the Cape Academy, we're just one of the schools who started with the Chinese bridge competition. And I must say, it's been an incredible opportunity for us to be part of it. Because we focus on maths and science such a lot, you know, we want our learners to explore a broader base of knowledge and to make them more successful in the world of work. So the Chinese Bridge competition is an opportunity for us where they can learn about communication, they learn about languages, which is just the fiber that brings the languages with the maths and the science together. And the transformation has been fantastic. A lot of them have gone and traveled to China. They go to university with new confidence. And even though they learn the Chinese culture, it also helps them to form a better understanding and appreciation of their own language and their own culture. I definitely recommend something like this.
I'm just very excited and I'm very honored to have this opportunity to now go and study in China, and I thank my teachers and my school and all of the people who helped me get here, and I'm just so excited for the opportunities that are to come. I've always wanted to go to China and I'm so honored to be able to go now, and I definitely will be sending my mom a picture in China of the moon so we can enjoy the same moon under the same sky. I would say hard work definitely pays off. I might not always be the most talented person in the room, but I'm most definitely one of the hardest working people in the room.
Now, as our competition draws to a close and the winners are announced, it's clear to see that Mandarin is making its way into our classrooms, our hearts, and the future. And I think thanks to competitions like the Chinese Bridge, our youth have an incredible opportunity to speak across cultures and to really discover and connect globally. I think this is the power of language in motion.
A huge amount of effort going in there. Well done to all of our winners. A huge thank you to the organisers at the Confucius Institute, and I think all the young South Africans who inspired us with their passion. I absolutely love that kind of bridge building. So if you'd like to follow their journey or even maybe enter next year's competition, try out your luck, check out the Confucius Institute at UWC. It sounds like a hotbed of wonderful cultural information, and who knows, maybe you'll be the one on stage building your own bridge to the rest of this beautiful world.
At this point, I'm trying to build a bridge into fitness. Yes, I've been doing it for quite some time, and this time around, Arnold's in the building. What's up, Arnold?
Are you good?
And what we're going to have to do is get into a pre- and post-run workout.
Yes,
you promised me that I'd be okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun. You know, it's all about having fun while you're exercising.
Well, there you have it. That means that you have to join along with us, Expresso fam. Make sure, put on some tights, some tackies, you know what I'm saying? Move things out the way and make sure you join us in just a bit. And speaking a little bit more about sports, we also have to get into Run Your City that starts in Durban, one of my favorite places in the whole world. And we'll give you the details on all of that, plus our fitness routine in just a bit. We'll see you now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, right here on S3. Now listen, right about now is the time to get into some fitness, whether you're training for your next race or just out for a weekend jog. Warming up and cooling down properly can make all the difference. So we're joined this morning by Arnold Saidi, founder and fitness coach at AS Fitness, as he takes us through an energizing pre- and post-run routine designed to boost performance, but also to speed up recovery, which is definitely what we want to get into, right?
Definitely.
Excited about doing that. So let's get involved in all of this. So how do we even begin pre- and post-run recovery?
All right, so we're going to start off with a jog, right? Just a warm-up kind of thing.
On the spot,
so that we can wake up our body. All right, so the viewers at home, take your time.
Okay.
You know, just take your time as we go. So we're counting to 10, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going for the butt kicks. You know, we're waking up the body so that we have enough boost energy so you can start your workout, a pre-run. You know how we go. All right.
The blood's already flowing.
Here we go. So you can have some music going on so that you don't lose the count, all right?
What does your
3,
playlist look like?
2,
some hip-hop,
1.
some
Hey,
house?
I'm also an artist, so I'll be listening to my own songs, listening to the phones, you know.
Come
As we're
on
going now. Are you counting? Because if you don't count it, here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and mixed up with the jumping jack. We're still warming up, right?
We're warming up,
yeah,
all right.
Then we can do a stretch. Are you counting?
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and super cool. Do you think the viewers at home are able to do a warm-up like this?
They're in it with me. They're struggling to breathe along with me.
So here's what's happening. I'm also struggling to breathe. So you bring it down just for the stretch. You know, you don't want to get into the run or into a workout without stretching, right?
That's right.
Super cool. And switch. As you are there all the way to the back. Slowly bring it up. Here we go. And shoulders to the back. Here we go. Bring it forward. So far, you're enjoying yourself, right?
I am.
And
I think that stretching is important.
And let's go.
You don't do it often enough. Get the blood flowing.
I think everybody else would just stop maybe by the stretching. And then afterwards, it's just pictures only. And up.
Pictures, you say, oh, my back.
Yeah, it happens like that sometimes.
I've done that.
Same
I'm
leg, bring it
guilty of
back.
that.
Don't worry, we're almost done with the stretch. And then we can start. All right, and out. And all the way up. All right, viewers at home, you are now done with the stretching. Let's start with a little bit of something.
What happened to this one? You forgot.
Yeah, obviously. All right, so now we're going in for jumping squats, just to wake up the muscles in your thighs, the glutes, all right? So we're doing 10 of these. I hope you're counting.
How about you show me first?
2, 1, it's something like this, okay? 1, 2, 3, only 10, 4, 5. I get excited, then I do 26.
No.
7,
10 is more than enough.
9, 10, and hold. We're warming up the muscles. It's warmed up already. 3, 2, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now just loosen up the legs.
The burn is real.
Yeah. So we do some kicking, all right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Viewers at home, you can do 20 of everything that we are doing.
Okay.
So we're just doing it easy, all right?
This is pre-run. We haven't even hit the road yet.
We haven't
hit.
So now we're jogging
I'm here with you.
Getting ready for the set number 1 of star jump, okay?
Star jump.
Yeah. Keep moving, keep moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A star jump goes like this, right? Almost like a mini squat, and then down.
Hectic.
Right? We're still warming up.
I've never seen
3,
this one.
2, 1, let's go. Is it? 1, that's a star jump. 2, only 5 for us. 3, and 4, and 5. Well done. Kick it out, kick it out. We're still on, we're still on.
I feel accomplished.
Super cool. You feel like you've done a run already
Like
before we even started.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're also jogging still. Whew. Remember, the aim is to stay bottom. All right, cool.
And bottom I am.
Yep. All right, you ready for the next? We're gonna squat and kick, all right? 3,
Not even a warning.
2, 1, let's go. I did give you a warning. I said 3, 2, 1. 2, let's go. 3, keep moving. 4. Viewers at home, you can always do 20. We're doing 10 just to give you the sauce. What number are you on?
I know for sure they're mumbling things under their breath.
But what number are you on? I told you I get excited.
This is number 7.
Oh, well done.
8, 9, 10.
And well done. Super cool.
All right, let's get into one more.
One more time, all right? So now here's what's happening. We're coming down, and we're doing 1, 2, until 5, and then we come back up. It's a jump.
Mind you, this is pre-run still.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you ready? 3.
Let's go.
Viewers at home, you can always do 20. We're doing this just to show you 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it back into a jump, almost like a burpee. 1, super cool. Set number 2. 1, 2. Remember, viewers at home, you can do 10. We're doing 5 so that we are cool over here. How many? 5, right?
5.
Cool. We need 3 sets. And I need that jump. That's
okay. I did the jump.
Last one.
Let's go.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
And bring it back.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Where's the jump? Where's the jump?
The jump is there.
How was that?
Oh my gosh.
Super cool?
I can't talk now. I still have to run after this.
Now you're warmed up. You're ready for the jog, okay?
Okay.
We're missing one more thing, all right? We're gonna do some high knees 3 sets of 10. Viewers at home, you can always do 20.
All right, we'll do it.
And
Graham, please wish me luck. All right, let's continue.
1, let's go. So here's the advance, okay? You can.
There has been no quit. I think Arnold can stay. So just like our mini studio audience has gathered around to watch Carissa go through the most, sport does have a way of pulling us together. Now, I think it's part of our DNA or our RSA, as we say, and we are feeling that spirit in full force at the moment. And Ayanda was there, front and center in the vibrant heart of Durbs, where the streets buzzed with excitement as everyone geared up for the incredible 2025 10K Run Your City Durban. So let's get a front row seat for the action. Brought this city to life. Take a look.
We are live in Durban as ABSA gives runners the opportunity to take to the streets in the ABSA Run Your City Durban Edition 2025. Ladies, I didn't hear you guys speak Zulu, so you must not be from KZN. Where are you from?
We are from Gqeberha Eastern Cape.
How are you feeling today?
We are so grateful because we are running for the first time in Durban. It's a fun day. This is my second Run Your City for the year. I decided to do the series this year, so we started PE. I did Cape Town, I'm doing Durban. See you for the Heritage and Tour and Joburg as well. I'm from Durban. My time last time was 1 hour, 4 minutes.
The vibe is vibrant, energetic, and oh so Durban. I'm going to make Durban a verb. And we're off. That's the starting line going. The African continent time trial is on the line. Let's see who will come through first. Today is all about ABSA. As you can see, it's a sea of red. What does it mean to have ABSA add to the community in this way?
You know what? It brings so much happiness, so much joy. There's so many bad things happening in the world, and this is a day that we're all forgetting about it. The weather's perfect. The people are pretty. It's just the best day out.
It's amazing seeing people come together. We traveled all the way from Eastern Cape to be here to have fun and joy. Yeah, it's great. Can you describe the vibe of the morning?
It's so nice. Let them see you next year, guys.
It feels amazing to be part of this huge community. I mean, it feels great to support someone because they've put in so much effort to it.
You just won the race. How are you feeling? What does this mean for you?
I'm very excited about my win today because I was working hard at training. So I'm very excited. Yeah, I can say I like to thank to ABSA for the support, because I was working hard. I was going ups and downs with injuries, but I'm really happy with my performance. Nothing more.
How does this win feel for you?
It's good.
A huge congratulations. Amazing race again. Well done. Rendani, you look absolutely amazing. It doesn't look like you have run at all. But how are you feeling after this race?
I should be honest. I mean, being in the midst of 10,000 runners, all cleared up in red, ABSA colors, beautiful weather as compared to yesterday. I'm feeling exhausted but satisfied. an awesome, awesome, awesome day. Those that are watching us from the TV or from home, trust me, you missed out. Next year, you should definitely attend this one. There were professional runners who were going for records and there were payments to it. There were families, there were young men and women. Others were running with prams. And the beauty of this is that we're promoting a healthy way of living.
What words of encouragement do you have for little girls that want to be like you and thrive in this space?
They must train hard, and then come and compete so that they can see their level. Yeah, so they can improve.
I feel a little bit tired now, but I mean it was a quality race with quality athletes from East Africa and our local athletes like Abelo, you know, winning the race. I achieved a sub 28, so I'm blessed about that, and that is actually a good indicator for me going to the World Championships in August in Tokyo.
Running is just fantastic because you meet so many wonderful people, make so many, and everybody's trying to do the same thing, so you help each other along. It's amazing.
My story matters. The fact that I ran through the entire race, it matters for me. Last year around this time, I was injured. I didn't get to run. So it's important for all of us to define our own stories, run the entire course, feel the energy, interact with customers, interact with our own colleagues and employees, and just literally enjoy it.
Life is about storytelling, isn't it? It's about mentoring and teaching through stories. The youngsters, the youth of today need instant gratification, and stories are the best way to maybe help inform them about what life brings. The campaign itself for me is, I think it's starting to take traction now. I heard some guy chatting about, about his story, and all of a sudden here we are running, and we all have a story about why we run. It's the story that matters, and I think this whole program is just very, very special.
For me, it's always about the purpose of why am I doing it, you know? And for me, I always say, God bless me with the talent, and I don't want to give 100% in it. I want to give 110% in it. And through that, I can live out the purpose, and I will see the value of it. And and through that also, I can inspire the youngsters at home.
The ABSA Run Your City Durban race is testament to ABSA's commitment to build stronger and more connected communities, driven by people with purpose and, of course, people at heart.
Getting into the vibe. I absolutely love, kind of a little bit what the warm-up before the run feels like. That was the most hectic warm-up. You missed the most insane workout and pre-stretch. Hey, sure.
That wasn't a warm-up, Graham. I'm still recovering.
It
That
was like a run.
full workout.
What does your watch say?
I clocked 10 kilometers.
My watch was congratulating me from just watching you, okay? But it does require a little bit of effort. But as you saw from the unbelievable response to the community that gathered around this event, you have your tribe around you. From the pounding of sneakers to the power of shared stories, Durban showed us just how strong we can be as we move as one.
And big love to ABSA for fueling a movement that's about more than just the finish line. It is about connection, as we saw, community, as Grace said, and every step in between. Because why? Your story matters.
So well done to all the weekend warriors. Let's refuel the body with something delicious. There are a few words as nice to say as pâtissière. Hey, it's onomatopoeic. Pâtissière. You speak French. Karinisa Khan is here to show us exactly how to do it on another level. She is making massive waves. She is incredible. She is a wonderful human being, yes, but it's the goodies that she's brought that we are after this morning. Cannot wait.
KK, we can't wait to get in the kitchen with you. And then, of course, learn how to decorate things like we've never seen it before. I heard Clem Petra is also in the house, so we'll get into the first installment of the Culinary Hotline Bling.
Ding, ding, ding.
Straight after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your Feel Good show right here on Expresso on S3. Thank you, family, for being with us this morning. As we're in the kitchen, we're not cooking just yet. We're going to get to know our wonderful patisserie today, Kharinisa Khan, a talented pastry chef known for her delicious desserts and also creative flair in the kitchen. Now she's joining us for a round of quick-fire questions. It's fun, it's fast-paced, and a look into a world of baking. But please stay tuned because we have to get into our culinary hotline in just a bit, and we want your culinary conundrums to come on through. But Kharinisa, thank you so much for being here.
It's a pleasure.
Oh my goodness. So let's get into quickfire. Don't think about it too much. Okay. So if I throw things at you, just choose one of them.
Okay.
So if I go, for example, sweet or savory, which one is
Definitely
it?
sweet.
Definitely sweet?
Yes.
Have you got a sweet tooth though?
I do. And that's where my love came from.
Yeah.
So that's why I love everything sweet.
Can I ask you what, like, is it chocolate?
Oh, chocolate, Belgian chocolate's the best.
Oh, girl, you had me there. Okay, what is your favorite pastry to make?
I'd say my sweetie pies, so I make them myself.
From scratch?
Yes, everything.
Wow. What is that filling on the inside? Please tell us.
It's marshmallow, so it's made with egg whites. Yes.
Oh my God.
It's something similar to marshmallow.
Yes, because that texture, it's like a cloud.
Yes, it definitely is. It's so
Yummy.
yummy.
Okay. Cake or tart? What are we going for?
Cake.
Yeah?
I love chocolate cake. So soft and
It is. But it's hard to
delicious.
make it moist, so when you get it right, it's like mind-blowing.
Yes, heaven.
Ooh, and then what do you have on top? Are we doing like fruit or just like ganache?
I love ganache.
Oh,
yes, the best.
Girl, I think we just became besties. Okay. Your best time of day to bake and get into the kitchen?
So it would definitely be in the morning, because
yeah?
then I'm full of energy and I have the kitchen all to myself. I can just explore and be myself.
And if you make mistakes, it's fine. Because it's just you versus you.
Yes, definitely. And everybody starts there. But yeah, so you have to accept that you can make mistakes.
I like that. That's probably the hardest part of baking, hey?
No, it definitely is. But you still enjoy the treats, even though it's flopped.
You still enjoy the process too.
Yes.
What is the first dessert you've ever made?
So pancakes. At the age of 8, I was exploring in the kitchen. Yeah, I love pancakes. And that's where my love started.
And then what do you have? Because me, I like the classic, the cinnamon sugar with lemon.
So I'll go for like a Biscoff with, I love sweet.
You like sweet on sweet?
I love sweet.
Biscoff is nice. I haven't tried that. Is it like the paste? Like
it's a spread, yes.
Spread.
So it's similar to Nutella, but the caramel version.
Wow. Yes. Okay, you've got me there. A flavor combo that actually works that we might be surprised by.
A flavor combo.
Maybe something strange that you've tried before. Maybe sweet and sour, sweet and savory. Can you think of one?
Vanilla and strawberry.
That's a great combination.
Yeah, it always goes well together.
I agree. Also, strawberries are not really sweet. People think they are. They're a bit tart.
Yes, they are. So the sweet of the vanilla and the tart of the strawberries go well together.
Like, you can sit me down with a plate of strawberries and vanilla, whatever, and I will just dip it in.
Yes.
Like, that sounds like a lunch or dinner for me. What is the most underrated ingredient that you use in the kitchen?
Salt. So salt brings so much of flavor. And we kind of look at miss, but you have to add your salt. Salt brings out the flavor in cookies, in cupcakes, everything. Salt is the best.
Oh, beautiful. So I did mention a bit earlier that you are creative in the kitchen. And when I came here, you saw me lose my mind because look at these. They're little daisies.
Yes.
And these are little, also flowers. I don't know my flowers that well. And little strawberries.
Yes.
Is this all edible?
Yes, they are.
Even the golds?
Yes, they are.
Wow. Do you add these to your...
I love them. I love them so much. It adds so much flair to your product. It makes it look finished and very nice.
Are you going to show us how to decorate later?
Definitely,
Please, because this is what I need to get into. So I'm seeing some things over here and here, which in my mind are kitchen tools. What is your favorite kitchen tool in the kitchen that assists you?
So mine is definitely my KitchenAid. I can't live without my KitchenAid. It's taken me a while to really build up to get that, but once I can't go back to that. I can't go back to a hand mixer.
I was going to say, because what were you doing before?
No.
Too much labor, hey?
Yes, way too much.
Because now you can let it do this thing in the background and then you
Definitely.
can continue.
Yes.
Saves on time, saves on effort, saves on energy. Here's a controversial one. Butter or margarine?
Definitely butter.
Okay, I was hoping
butter brings out the flavor. It makes everything perfect.
More butter, more better.
Yes, and my son actually has this joke about me. So whenever there's the Woolies butter that's on promo, my mom will message me and she'll tell me, oh, it's on promo, and my son will be like, oh, you need to go get your butter. So that's why I just
He
love
already
butter.
knows.
He knows, yes.
He's like, Mom, you better be queuing up ASAP. Can you freeze butter?
Definitely, yes. So buy them in bulk when you have and freeze them, stock them up for when. Because I go through so much of butter.
I can imagine.
So
even just on a piece of toast, you know what I'm saying?
That's
everywhere.
the
It's the best.
Yes.
The real butter too. I just imagine opening a freezer and seeing butter from head to toe. Okay, here's the last one. What is one dessert that you could eat every single day without getting sick?
So the thing is, does donuts count as a dessert?
Absolutely.
Donuts is my number one. And not just donuts, creme brulee as well.
Creme brulee.
Oh, I
don't
love.
believe I've had that before.
Then I need to make you some.
I was hoping you'd say
Soft,
that. You walked
smooth,
right into that one.
so delicious.
I can't wait for it. Cake is in the building. Our patissier today, Coronisa, is still here and will join us in the kitchen. That was the quick fire. She did exceptionally well. Flying colours, in fact. In a bit, we'll see how well she does at cake decorating.
Well, if I'm excited, I would imagine you are very excited.
Too excited.
About plugging into what sounds like an encyclopedic knowledge on the patissier front. So I'm going to put this question to you, my friend. In the midst of your excitement, this is what we put to our viewers. If you could eat one pastry for the rest of your life, what would that be? I know it's a tough one. I know you're kind of a savoury boy.
Yeah.
But we like our sweets.
It's a tough one because I'm contradicting myself. When this trend came out of merging pastries, I was like, why mess with the classics?
Cronuts.
No. Now I'm like, put the croissant inside the brioche, inside a mille-feuille, put it inside everything. I'm really here for the Frankenstein pastries.
A Fabergé egg or whatever. So each one you open up.
Exactly. So all those current trending pastries, I am there for them.
I like it. He's not a purist, okay? And we do have a purist who also likes to push the vote out as well in studio. But let's see how you guys feel about this. If you could eat that one pastry for the rest of your life, what would it be? Well, Carol Jonas saying good morning. It'll be all sorts of pies. For
Sure. Yeah.
Fine.
Apple pie, peach pie, pepper steak pie.
You could have pies for 3 courses. You could have like a spinach and feta pie to start, and then something nice and meaty, a lamb pie to finish, and then an apple pie.
There we go. It's a perfect meal for every occasion. Pie in each hand. There we go.
Let's see what cheekiness Gary Ocamp will bring this morning. As pastries go, I like baklava.
There we go. Baklava is great. Also important you don't get it confused with a balaclava. But if you do ever want baklava for free, get a balaclava.
Or make a balaclava out of baklava and just be happy for the rest of your life.
Guess what we're doing coming hotline today on the show?
But can you wear it? I like that. Nama Bana saying good morning to our amazing Expresso teams. I love all types of pastry. If I had to choose one for the rest of my life, it would be a classic Danish pastry. Ooh, I like it. There's something about the combination of the flaky crust, the sweet filling. I don't normally eat them, but if I hit a buffet at a hotel, the breakfast.
Oh, I think I'm bringing a bag.
I'll leave with like tissues filled with Danishes, man. I don't know why. I just love it.
Hotels. His name is Graham Richards. Look out for him. Look out for the big pockets in the handbags and the 2-liter ice cream container in his other pocket.
And I travel with empty containers from Joburg to Cape Town for no reason. I promise.
Who's going to eat it? Who's going to eat it? You're not wasting.
It's going to go to waste.
It.
We want to hear from you. What is that one delicious thing, that one pastry? And it's like choosing a favorite child. I get it. But do it for us this morning. Let us know 063 036 9649. And that's the same number to use for the culinary hotline. Bling!
Ting, ting, ting!
We're strong this morning. Let's get into some news and sporting headlines, and then the fun can begin.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is, of course, Expresso right here on S3. To kickstart this hour, let's get into your national news headlines, where Gauteng is digitizing 800 million paper-based patient records across its 37 public hospitals, starting at Chris Hani Baragwanas, where 800,000 files are already converted. Now, the project aims to improve hospital admin, reduce lost files, and curb medico-legal claims. MEC Nomanton Komaralehoko says delays and misplaced records put patients at risk. And the initiative has also created jobs with 100 young people trained in digital health management. Data security remains a top priority, with strong measures in place to protect patients' privacy. In other news in the country, a new Debt Busters survey finds 70% of South Africans still experience, quote, money stress, down slightly from last year. Now, those earning 20,000 Rand face the most pressure, with 63% spending over 30% of after-tax income on debt. Women carry a heavier emotional burden, and people aged between 35 and 44 are most affected. Many report impacts on homework and health, and the top worries, well, it's running out of money and rising debt. Yet most indebted consumers are not seeking help through debt counseling. In your international news making headlines, ahead of talks with Britain, France and Germany, Iran says it won't abandon uranium enrichment despite, quote, serious US-inflicted damage to its nuclear facilities. Now, Foreign Minister Abbas Aranchi calls enrichment a national achievement and a source of pride. The meeting in Istanbul is the first since Iran's brief war with Israel. Now, while enrichment is temporarily paused due to damages, Iran insists it won't stop permanently. Meanwhile, Tehran will also host Chinese and Russian officials to discuss sanctions and nuclear issues. Meanwhile, in eastern DR Congo, desperate rescuers have used bare hands and tools to save miners trapped after a mine collapse out in Lomera, South Kivu. So far, 6 survivors and 12 bodies have been pulled from the debris. Now, about 15 shafts were damaged in the informal gold mining area following landslides. The region is controlled by M23 rebels, complicating relief efforts. Now, currently, it's unclear how many were underground at the time, but M23 denies claims that hundreds are still trapped beneath the surface. Let's close off with a feel-good story in entertainment news this morning. Ariana Grande has reassured fans that she's not abandoning her music career, despite diving into more acting projects. After dazzling in Wicked, she's now been cast in the film adaptation of Dr. Seuss's Oh, the Places You'll Go. Posting online, Ariana said there's room for both passions, calling music her, quote, lifeline. Though she hasn't toured since 2019, the Eternal Sunshine singer teased that plans to perform live again are in the works for next year. Juggling music, film, and her makeup business, Ariana says her career may look a little different, but it's more fulfilling than ever. Now, fans, she promises, will not be left behind. Definitely good news for all our Ariana fans out there, including myself. That is where we close off your 7 o'clock news. Let's get into some sports with Gray.
Thank you so much, Carissa. Let's kick it off with some rugby news from abroad. The British and Irish Lions, they were pushed to the limit by a fired-up First Nations and Pacifica 15, but ultimately clung on for a nervy 24-19 win in Melbourne yesterday. Jamie Osborne scoring twice in the process, with Graham and Fanamava also adding tries. And despite 7 straight wins in Australia, coach Andy Farrell still facing questions ahead of this coming Saturday's crunch second test up against the Wallabies, of course. Now let's get on to cricket. New Zealand, they've cruised to a 7-wicket win over South Africa in Harare yesterday, remaining unbeaten in the Tri-Series. So after restricting the Proteas to, it must be said, a poor 134 for 8, Tim Seffert's unbeaten 66 guided the Black Caps home with 25 balls to spare. Rassie van der Dissen's side outclassed in all departments, raising some major concerns ahead of this coming Saturday's big one, the final. Now let's get back out onto the roads of France, and Valentin Paret-Pentre, he delighted home fans with victory on stage 16 of the Tour de France yesterday, edging Ben Healy atop Mount Ventoux. So behind him, Jonas Vingegaard attacked Tadej Pogačar, but the yellow jersey held firm and extended his overall lead by 2 seconds now. So stage 17 could favour the sprinters, but if forecasted 50-kilometre-an-hour winds don't disrupt the action. Going to get a little spicy today, I think. And then finally, let's move on to football and heartbreak for Banyana. Michelle Alozi's stoppage time winner sealed a dramatic 2-1 victory for Nigeria over South Africa in the Women's Africa Cup of Nations semi-final in Casablanca last night. Rashidat Ajibade and Linda Motlalo, they traded penalties before Alozi's deep cross snuck in at the death, ending Banyana's reign as champions of Africa and, of course, sending the Super Falcons into that final. We have to congratulate Banyana on another unbelievable tournament. Heartbreak to come so close. Well, the roads should be waking up. We want to get you to work as safely as possible. Let's see if there are any incidents to report on.
Thank you so much, Gray. In terms of your roads, traffic is only bustling in the mother city right now. So let's see what's happening in Athlone, where an accident has occurred on the N2 outbound after Jake's Cadville Drive. Now, the right lane is closed and heavy delays are being expected. Sydney in Cape Town, but heading to Rondebosch, delays are being experienced along the M5. And this is due to congestion along the affected route. Now, typical peak hour conditions are expected. And also, it's back to school, so the roads are a little bit more busier. So do plan your road accordingly. That is where we leave your roads. Let's get into your weather. Well, in your weather news, the South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for disruptive rainfall along KwaZulu-Natal's north coast. Now, the alert warns of possible localized flooding in low-lying areas, including formal and informal settlements, roads and bridges. Now, slippery conditions may lead to vehicle accidents and dangerous driving, especially on dirt roads. Motorists are urged to reduce speed and avoid flooded routes. Residents in flood-prone zones should take precautions as wet weather conditions may persist throughout the day. Now let's get into that sunrise view of the hour. Now, previously, we saw what KZN looked like, but let's see what George is doing this morning. And Shane got in touch with this absolutely breathtaking view from the skies out in George. I mean, the Western Province is shining bright right now, giving every other promise a run for their money. George, thank you, Shane, thank you so much for showing us what George looks like this morning. And 20 degrees is what you can expect on your side of town. Remember, you can share your morning views with us. That number once again, 063-036-9649. For now, let's see what your temperatures are in for today.
Not too bad outdoors. Let's see if we can make this the best day ever. If you make your move and play your Lotto Plus 1 and Lotto Plus 2 today, you could score 44 million rand. That's what's waiting in our estimated jackpot this Wednesday, so don't get left behind. Play Lotto for an estimated 11 million, Lotto Plus 1 for 29 million, and then we're going to throw another 4 million rand in for Lotto Plus 2 today. Go and get your tickets when they open. You can do it in store. You can go nationallottery.co.za online right now. You can use their mobile app. You can use your own cell phone banking setup, or you can dial *120 *7529# for USSD. Just to do it, and we'll keep all those deets up on the Expresso socials so you can check them out, and then put yourself in the running to win big by playing Lotto Plus 1 and Lotto Plus 2 for 44 million rand in total estimated jackpots today. I need time to just of collaborate to what
I'm
reconciling
how many cupcakes I could buy with that money. A lot of cupcakes.
Are they decorated yet?
Oh, that's a good question. I could buy all the decorations in the world, but also can I buy KK? Our girl, our patissiere, Hernies Khan, is still here, and we've got to find out exactly how to get those flowers next to the gold and then the balls on top of that. How does she do that?
And then it must also taste amazing.
Right.
Okay, it can't just look like a work of art. Well, we are going to create a work of art after this, and you can play along. We'll see you now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Good morning, South Africa. My name's Clem Pedro. We are in the kitchen this fine Wednesday because it is the culinary hotline bling. They're still sleeping, that's fine. It's okay. In the kitchen this morning, we've got Kaironisa Khan, an amazing pastry chef who's going to be teaching us the basics today. We want you to be the best pastry chef you could be at home, so we brought the best into the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you so much.
Are you nervy?
A little bit, but now that you're here, I'm totally
That's
chilled.
all I wanted to hear. I'm very, very excited to have you in the kitchen because I feel like as much as we as a country love eating out, we also love entertaining and baking at home specifically. So we're going to give it a few tips on how to turn our baked goods from this into that. Are you telling me I'm going to be able to do that by the end of the day?
Definitely, but practice. Practice is the best.
There we go. Practice, practice. So, we want to hear from you this morning. If you have any baking questions for myself or Kaironisa, please let us know on the WhatsApp line. That number is 063-036-9649. We do want to hear from you, okay? And also that question again, if you could have any pastry for the rest of your life, only one, let us know what it is. Asseblief. Now, please can we make some cupcakes? Okay, vanilla cupcakes. Sounds easy to make. Are there any tricks, tips, or hacks to perfecting the vanilla cupcake?
Okay, so number one tip for me is when we're looking at the vanilla cupcake, we need to use the best ingredients. So the vanilla bean gives us the vanilla flavor. So that's why you're going to pay a bit more for it, but the vanilla bean is what's going to give you that vanilla.
It's like, it's not even just an ingredient and a scent. It's emotion. You feel so comforted by this. If it was cheap, I'd just have it in my pocket all day and just...
Oh, my word.
But it's amazing. Okay, so we're going to take the seeds out of the vanilla, which I love doing that job. So the beans are all inside.
Yes.
So we're going to split the seed down the middle, the pod, sorry. And I see we're actually using a bit of vanilla extract, or is that essence as well?
This is essence. So what I would prefer is the vanilla bean, because obviously you're looking for quality. So vanilla essence is going to give you a mild vanilla flavor.
Yes.
But the bean is going to give you that push that you want in your cupcake. It's going to give you that flavor, that excellence, the best vanilla cupcake.
That richness, actually. So what I do, actually, South Africa, before I even do that, look at that. That's all vanilla seeds that are on my thumb. And I'm very tempted to just, but I won't. It's probably like 100 Rand right there. Just joking.
Word,
just
yes.
joking. No, okay. So, but the thing is, when I'm feeling very fancy, which is often, I like layering my vanilla in a dish. So I will use vanilla essence, and then because if I want that deep vanilla flavor, I'll use the vanilla pod as well, and like add extra flavor. Especially if I'm saying it's a vanilla something.
Yes.
I want it to taste like vanilla.
So that you get that power from the vanilla bean, and then also the extra vanilla. So it just...
There we go. It's not just for flavor, it's for power. It's for power. Okay, so these are all the seeds that we wanted. That's all the flavor. Where does this go?
So we're going to add this to... So first what I want to do is I want to add all the wet ingredients.
Sure thing.
So in my bowl, I'm going to do the 2 eggs that I'm going to be whisking. I'm going to be adding the oil, and I'm going to be adding buttermilk. So the buttermilk gives our cupcakes that. It gives our cupcakes flavor, and it also gives our cupcakes the soft texture that we're looking for.
Okay, it's not so much about the flavor. When people, am I right? It's like you're not going to taste buttermilk. Sometimes people get scared when they go, "Oh, I'm putting buttermilk into things. I'm going to taste buttermilk."
No,
it's not about that at all.
No, not really. But it's more about getting that soft texture of the cupcake. So we want that when we're biting into cupcake, it needs to be soft and moist. That's what you look for.
And I can testify. I can testify to these cupcakes because there's been a couple of Sunday mornings that I've ended up having pastries for breakfast because of Chef KK over here. Pastry by KK is absolutely amazing. When did you start the company?
So back in COVID. So my love for pastry has always been there. The only thing that kicked my journey off was COVID. So we were at home. I was in the kitchen a lot of the time because I had so much of spare time, and that's where I thought, I have a passion for this. I might as well just bring it out and everybody can enjoy it. Why do I just have to keep it to myself and to my family? We all can have a piece of it.
I'm grateful. I am so grateful. So tell me, we're talking about something for everyone, a little message for everyone. You took this chance back in COVID?
Yes.
And it wasn't easy.
No, definitely not.
Would you tell people out there to take the chance?
Definitely. If this is your passion, go for it.
Yeah.
This is what you need to do, what makes you happy. And yeah, so go for it. If that's what makes you happy, do it.
I mean, look who we are today. You're busy cooking on Expresso, making delicious vanilla cupcakes. Okay, so we got our wet ingredients. Am I right in saying we're just going to add the dry to the wet, or is it wet to the dry?
So this is a very easy, simple recipe. So what I have in my bowl here is I added the flour, and I added bicarb, I added baking powder, and I added caster sugar. So the caster sugar is going to give the cupcake a nice crumb as well.
Okay.
So it's going to mix easily into the batter. So I'm going to be adding these dry ingredients to the wet, and we're just going to whisk it up.
So while you're busy doing that, I'm going to ask, why are we using baking powder and bicarb?
So if you want a nice baked good, nice rise for your cupcakes, then we're going to be using both the bicarb and the baking powder.
Nice. And I mean, they do look really, I mean, that's the vanilla version. This is the chocolate version that we did. And they do look like super fluffy. Can I break into one now already?
Yes, you definitely can.
And the thing for me at cupcake, yes, it's like the icing and the decoration, but it's all fine and well. But if your actual cake itself isn't good, then I'm not really that interested in that broke. I just looked at it and it came apart. That is so good. I don't even know why I'm tasting. We're not even there yet, but it is so good. It's like you said, it's the bicarb and the baking powder that give that fluffiness.
Yes.
Okay, that's so good. So now these go into...
Can we scrape that vanilla in here so we get that deliciousness?
And then the leftover vanilla, what do you do with it? The little actual pod?
So I keep that for creme brulee.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes.
I just got like a big container at home full of like, I think it's like 3 kilograms of sugar full of vanilla beans to make the most amazing vanilla sugar.
Oh, yes, definitely.
It's amazing. Don't throw this away, ever. Okay, so these are now going to go into our cupcake wrappers.
Yes.
And they don't bake for that long, do they?
No, so about 10 to 12 minutes on 180 degrees. That's what we're going to be doing, baking them until they're good. Yeah.
They're good, until they're good. And then what's very important is you're going to want to make sure your cupcakes are completely chilled before we go into the next step, which is going to be making this amazing buttercream. It's a buttercream.
Yes,
That's
it
buttercream.
is.
Buttercream icing topping. So don't go anywhere. Keep those voice notes coming through. We'll be back with more Coloring Hot Time Bling. Ting, ting, ting. Can I?
The smells are delicious. We are going to enjoy a little bit of our Just Rewards in a moment, but let's earn them right now and roll up our sleeves. It's time to introduce our latest handy heroes. And this week we are at Chamberlain Silver Lakes in Pretoria, where the pros let us in on their not-so-secret DIY superpower. Prep like a pro, paint like a legend. I like the sound of that. And when it's time to bring those walls to life, well, their go-to is Plascon Wall and All. It is amazing. It's built tough, it's made to last, and ready for whatever life throws at it. So let's throw life at it right now.
Powered by Plascon, today's handy heroes come from Chamberlain Silver Lakes in Pretoria.
This store has been here for the last 13 years. We're in Pretoria East, in Silver Lakes to be more specific. We specialize in selling paint. That's our fastest and most selling product, if I can call it that. What I love about our store is we specialize in service. What it's about for us, service, service, service. If you're a DIY customer, a trade customer, contractor, we service all of them. Any person where there is something wrong at your house, you want to upgrade your house, paint, build, gardening, you name it. What I love about our customers is probably everything. What makes this the best store to buy Plascon products from? Got a massive range of Plascon paints, anything from 500ml paints till 20 liters. We've got vast amounts of stock, so if you want to repaint your entire house, we don't just keep 120 litre in stock. We've probably got 20 or 30 tins. We can probably mix any color you'd think of, as you guys can see behind me. What I love about the Plascon brand is they really just sell you a quality product. If you want a product that's never going to fail, Plascon's your go-to product to go. My favorite Plascon product, it's easy, Wall and All. If you want a durable paint that's going to last almost a lifetime, Wall and All. DIY tips and advice, guys, for painting, preparation, preparation, preparation. Chamberlain Silver Lakes, famous for hardware and paint.
Today's handy heroes is powered by Plascon Wall and All. Unmatched dirt, stain, water and fade resistance to keep your walls beautiful for years. Plascon, together we've got this.
Always say a welcomed reminder, together we've got this. We're halfway to the weekend, downhill from here, and I'm going to tell you who's pushing you at the top to make sure you reach that. It is Amagesi. She's in the building, and I can't wait to get into letting to know the beautiful genre-bending sound behind the beautiful woman. And also you have a single called Be Sure.
Be Sure.
Be Sure. Oh, very excited what she is sure about, or what she wants you to be sure about, Expresso fam, in just a bit. And then we play a game of Would You Rather. Are you up for fun times?
Yes.
I mean,
I'm
if
up
you're
for it.
here, you're part of the family now.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm ready.
She's in. A sister that we never knew we needed is here. So we'll get to know her just on the other side of this.
Calling all design dreamers. Do you think you've got what it takes to turn this into this?
My Design Rules, South Africa's hit interior design reality show, is back. It's bigger than ever, with R500,000 Rand in prizes up for grabs.
3 talented design duos will transform 3 4-bedroom white box houses in the stunning Paarl Valley lifestyle estate and farm, right here in the beautiful Cape Winelands. We are calling on up-and-coming design duos from across South Africa. And whether you're friends, family, partners or colleagues, we want to hear from you. To enter, you have to be 25 years or older, have at least 2 years of practical experience, and at least one of the members in the duo needs to have a qualification in architecture, interior design, or a related field.
Visit mydesignrules.tv. Entries close 10th of August. T's and C's apply.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Right now, that entertainment box has got to be ticked, baby. London-born and Cape Town raised Amagesi is the kind of artist who refuses to be boxed in, as she should. She's a storyteller at heart, with her artistry flowing seamlessly between acting and music, between jazz-laced soul and genre-bending Afrobeat. Now, she's just recently released a new song called Be Sure. So before we get to know her, let's take a look at this.
1, 2 step till you break a sweat. Our bodies speak their own language. In my lane, driving at my pace. Can't beat me at my own race. So no, babe. I know you're thinking of me now, babe. I can save you if you let me. You know I'm picky. Gotta get it right, it's not easy. We're cruising 60, staring at the lights of my city.
Yes, I can't wait to see you perform that live. We're going to get it in just a bit, but please can we give her a feel good welcome? Yes, everybody, Amma is here. Beautiful stuff.
Thank you.
Beautiful stuff. It's always so nice to me when somebody looks great and then they back it up by also being talented. I'm like, the combos, they communicating. But Amma, your music and your acting both reflect, I think, deep storytelling. So when it comes to these two influences, how do you kind of marry them together into artistic expression, if you will?
Yeah, I think, I guess, as an actor, you used to like watching people. That sounds kind of creepy, but like more observing.
Yeah.
And I suppose you are used to observing people and their behaviors and their relationships with other people and kind of like a deep dive into the human psyche.
Yeah.
So you're doing all of that work, and I suppose you become a good storyteller, and that just bleeds into music as well. So when it comes to writing, I draw on my experiences and like, how do I want to say this and bring this across and get the message and the emotion? So yeah, they both kind of blend into each other and vice versa.
That's beautiful. What is your artistic process? So you've gained all this data in your mind. You want to sit down and kind of translate it into something beautiful for people to enjoy. What does that process look like for you?
I think it's different every time, to be honest. I think most artists can probably relate, but something might, like one project can come really quick to you.
Yeah.
I can write a song in like 15 minutes, and then another song will take like months to make. Even my song Cocoon, I wrote that in like 2022 or 23, and then I only finished it in 2024. I like came back to it. So it's different every time, but I usually start with like a melody, or like chords, and then I'll write lyrics.
Yeah. So. I think an important thing with artistry is you don't have to force it, right? So if it doesn't feel right now, and in 2 years you pick it up and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm in that season where it's just flowing.
Yeah, but not everyone knows that. And I didn't know that at one point. And you know, you try to force it, but you can only realize like once you try that, you're like, okay, this doesn't feel right. It doesn't sound good because it's not coming from an authentic place. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's a word right there.
To learn.
Yeah, I'm taking notes as we're sitting here. So let's talk about your latest single called Be Sure. You've finally put it out into the world, but this is a unique sonic experience and experiment. Please tell us more about this, because when I saw African plants and roots coming together into a musical, what is happening?
Yeah, so basically we used a plant wave device, which you connect to the plants, and it gathers like the signals that the plants give off.
Crazy.
And that we use that to like create the beat and like the bed music for the track.
Wait, you have to break this down. How does this happen?
Listen, I'm not
There's
a scientist,
a lot of technical stuff.
but I wasn't the one doing the whole extracting the sounds. But yeah, it's basically
it's literal
a device
sounds
that you put on.
comes out.
Yeah, or like signals, and that creates sounds. Yeah.
And what kind of plants do you know? Oh, they got the scientific names again.
You got me, yeah.
I know.
You know,
but they're from the continent.
Yes, it's
they're
all
from
African
here.
plants, yeah.
And why was that so important to you? Because I don't know if you can pick it up in Zanzi, but there's a bit of an accent. Going there.
A bit of an accent.
So why was it important to you to incorporate this in the song?
I think spending so much time, I spent 4 years in total in the UK. Even though I was born there, I grew up in South Africa. Like I see myself as South African. And I suppose it was just like a nice moment of like, I've been in the UK for so long, and coming back to South Africa, I really wanted to like connect back to, you know, the culture here, the people here. and just incorporate that into my music.
Wow. Can I put it to you? London versus Cape Town. What's your favorite?
No, I'm going to say Cape Town.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to say Cape Town,
Why?
actually. If you asked me like a couple of years ago, maybe I'd struggle. But I spent long enough there to know, like, it's cool. And I had great experiences, met great people. But just the lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's unmatched. Like, the fact that you
London's fast, eh?
London's fast.
Yeah.
It's hectic. And Cape Town can be, depending on your lifestyle. But we have beautiful mountains and the ocean you can swim in, so you can ground yourself afterwards if you're feeling stressed. That's like, you're in the city.
And it's just go, go, go all day.
Go, constantly, yeah.
Okay, so you go and went into a beautiful EP that you dropped last year, Cocoon. Tell me a bit more about this.
Cocoon, I created over many years, actually. Like I said, the song Cocoon was written in like 2022, I believe, at first. And then I completely rewrote it because I didn't like the way it was sounding, changed the melody and everything. So yeah, the EP was made over quite a few years. And it kind of just discusses, you know, being young in your 20s, you know, finding yourself and kind of being in a cocoon, I guess, and then until I'm ready to like come out.
Into a
really,
beautiful butterfly.
Exactly.
It's all about that evolution, and we are here for it. Thank you for taking us on this journey with you. And we get into that song and another one in just a little bit. I'm still going to stick around. I did warn you, as curly girls, we like to have fun.
We do.
And we like to have fun with our G-Man.
All right,
So...
I don't have fabulous hair this morning. I'm sorry, I'll try harder tomorrow. Before you emerge from the chrysalis, can we have a little fun? Can we play a game?
Yes, we can.
Yes, okay, you've proven that you can only be authentic, so you deserve a rusk. Please help yourself.
As
Feel
a South
free
African,
to dip
guys
out.
gotta do it.
I'll be real, I don't know if I can eat that. I'm allergic to dairy.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, do rusks have dairy?
These probably do.
We'll eat two for you.
So we're going to play this game figuratively, is how we're going to do this, and we're going to have a little bit of fun doing it, okay? So we love our families, but let's be honest, okay? Sometimes they can test our patience just a little bit, okay? Maybe more than even peak hour traffic can. And in those moments, all we need to do is dip out.
That's right. So today we are playing a game of Would You Rather, but it's the family edition. I'm as part of the family now. And spoiler alert, Omar Russ might just be the real winner here at the end of the day. I've already got mine. I'll also have one for Amma, but we've got to get into this. Can I pose it to you?
Okay, let's do it.
Would you rather
All right.
be stuck at a family lunch where everyone debates politics and maybe even religion? Or sneak away to the kitchen for a solo coffee and your rusk moment? Let's say your dairy-free rusk moment.
Easy, yeah, the rusk. Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Because what do you mean?
I'm the guy that they're walking away from because I'm so opinionated. I know nothing, but I've got an opinion on everything. So I'm generally the guy left alone there, like, listening to the crunches coming from the other room because everyone is eating a rusk. It's all right, so I'm
Maybe
sorry.
watching drama, but eating the rusk.
You know what I'm saying. I'll stick by you, Gray.
Thanks,
I'll
man.
bring some
She
rusk
says that.
to
She
you.
leaves me all the time in studio. I'm like, where's Carissa Kong? You're supposed to be on air. Okay, very nice. I like that. Here's another. Would you rather be asked yet again why you're still single or dip out with Omar and scroll memes in peace?
To yet again, sorry, can you...
Yet again be asked, why are you single?
Oh, why are you single?
Yeah.
Oh. The rusk.
It's going to be the... I'm telling
I have a
you.
feeling we're going to see a trend here. Is that a thing? Because it's like, when last were you single? And
I've never been single. I've been
Ever?
married my whole life. I'm not even married.
Yet.
Yes,
It's coming.
we're
it's
getting
coming.
there.
It's coming.
Yeah, but you know what? It's like a relationship in stages. Once you got a boyfriend, then it's when you're getting married. Once you're getting married, then it's when
When are the kids coming?
Let's just relax and enjoy now.
Yeah,
just
let's
chill,
just have an
man.
Oma.
Just take a rusk and dip out.
on.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, next one.
Break it down.
Okay.
Would you rather explain to your gran how to reboot the Wi-Fi for the 5th time? I've been there. Or pretend to be napping while dipping a hot cross bun rusk? I love my grannies,
You know,
man.
to be fair.
I had to explain to my gran why she couldn't play VCRs on her record player every time I came to her house. Okay, so that's where we were. Wi-Fi wasn't even anywhere
wasn't even a
near
conversation.
the conversation, but it kind of felt like our thing, and it was sweet. So I don't know.
No. I'm definitely here
I'm
for
there
my
for the
Oma.
gran.
Yeah, I'm
Always
here
help
for...
Oma.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
help yourself to an Omar rusk.
Exactly, because you've earned it. 'Cause
This
you've
is what I'm
earned the
talking
right.
about. He is a songwriter for a reason. Okay, here's one.
Okay.
Would you rather spend the whole day playing Uno with 8 cousins under the age of 10. Okay. Or fake a quote work emergency and then dip out with Omar.
I've never done that before, ever. Promise.
What, the
never.
fake work emergency? I've got a call from you before.
I would play Uno. I love Uno. I don't have a lot of I don't have younger siblings. I'm the youngest. I have one younger cousin, so it's like.
You've got an
I
Uno
would like
vacuum
that.
in your life. Did no one play Uno with you when you were younger?
Dude, why'd you make it sound so sad?
I'm sorry, man.
I played Uno.
I think there's like social groups so you can go and play Uno online.
Don't worry about me,
a community that we
We'll
can
play
join.
Uno with you.
Look, I'm the resident immature adult, so I'm always the one playing Uno or doing whatever games. So it's fine. There's
I'll
always
join.
space in
Yeah,
our little Uno family.
I like to be competitive with family too. Sometimes it's a bit fun, you know?
Oh, board games can ruin a family,
yeah,
eh?
it breaks them apart.
Yeah.
Sitting on the edge there. Okay, would you rather sit through your uncle's 30-minute conspiracy theory rant or listen to your rusk crunch? Are you the uncle?
I think I am, guys. I really think I am that guy, hey?
And that's okay.
This is why we love you. I would rather sit through your 30-minute rant. I have.
You really do. You have to,
But
kind
I've
of, as
also
a
had
part of your job. Hey,
had
I'm
an
sorry.
Oma in hand.
Yeah, can we do both?
We can do both at the same
Exactly.
time.
Yeah, we can do both.
In fact, the next time you have a rant, make sure you've got a rusk.
I agree.
And then you can just press pause with the rusk. I love it. I'm gonna.
Have a bite.
That's earned a dip. Now
Okay,
I feel
let
like
me
we've
dip
just
my
deprived
Oma.
you of so
Okay,
many things this
so
morning.
no Uno.
Does anyone have an Uno pack here?
Somebody,
Anyone?
please.
Someone, man. The bottom line is, yes, families can be challenging, okay? But maybe you're the most challenging member of that family. Just think about it like that. So how do you dip out with Omar when family gets a little too much and you need to step back to reset and remind yourself why you love them? Because you do. Okay, you might have forgotten.
And I might have taken too big of a bite.
I was hoping so you can share your answers. I'm going to go time to think about that. You can share your answer on our Expresso social pages using hashtag Debate with Omar. It's all important because you won't qualify if you don't use the hashtag for the 2,000 Rand that is sitting waiting to be grabbed. And of course, an Omar Rusks hamper packed with all of your favorites. The competition closes Monday, the 28th of July. The clock is ticking. You can go and check out the T's and C's on expressoshow.com. I am the uncle, eh?
I love you for being the uncle.
Dip out
You're not-
with Omar this winter. Tasty, filling, and oh so satisfying. The ultimate winter snack.
Oh, the family is getting well acquainted, and I am here for it, as well as our Oma at the helm of it all. But on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, still so much more to come.
Currently, so we've got a patissier extraordinaire in the house, and we are going to be decorating. We're going to be hopefully unleashing the creative beast within you. And it's not just about the flavour, but when you see the outcome, the final result, absolutely gorgeous. So we'll be back for the culinary hotline. Bling!
Ting, ting,
Ting,
ting.
ting.
We're still teaching the cousin, don't worry. We'll get there.
Part of the family now. The baking begins after this. We'll see you now. Okay, now can I dip?
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to Passion and Purpose, my two favorite words, undoubtedly. Now, Mandela Month is all about that. It's all about action. It's about empathy and listening, actually listening. And this year, South Africa's children and teens are making sure that we hear them loud and clear. The Hear Me Out competition, run by Hold My Hand, an incredible organization, has been flooding social media and WhatsApp with poems, with voice notes, with drawings, videos, raw, honest stories about what it means, what it feels like to grow up in South Africa right now. From grief and trauma, identity struggles, to dreams for a better future, these young voices are sparking the most amazing conversations that adults can't afford to ignore. Let's take a little look at this to fully understand the impact.
Imagine a South Africa where every child born today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next had enough food, enough safety, enough love, and enough brain power today and every day after that. By holding their hands, together we will change our future.
Oh, absolutely incredible. Joining us is Mesuli Kama, the network mobilization lead for the incredible Hear Me Out campaign, to unpack why this competition is more than just a creative outlet. It's a call to action for all of us and an opportunity to process. My brother, thank you so much for being here, man. How are you?
Yes, thank you very much, Graham, for having me today. I'm good. I just appreciate the moment, to come out here and talk about this wonderful competition we're having.
Oh, it's a chance. It's probably the most important platform we can offer young people. I think most of our frustrations stem from not being heard, from feeling like there isn't a place for us in the world. And in South Africa, that is exponentially worse than most places in the world. I get that. But for those who don't understand, maybe Mandela Day and Mandela Month is a good way to contextualize it, because we need to give back. But talk me through what your organization does.
Yes, I think if I start just with that, it's Mandela Month. We know Mandela and children. He would have said many things.
He got it.
But there's one quote that came to mind this morning, when he said that the true character of a society is revealed in how it treats its children. So Hold My Hand is supporting a national strategy to accelerate action for children. It's about putting children at the center of our national development, supporting them to reach their optimum well-being and also to grow to their full potential. Because as is, World Capital Human Index says that a child born in South Africa can only achieve 47% of their full potential. And that's what we want to change by
And how do you inspire a child with that? How do you inspire a child that you've got less than a 50% chance of making it out of your reality? Good luck,
Yes.
No, they need to be heard. They also need to process trauma.
Yes.
And I would imagine you've heard some very raw, some unnerving, some traumatic stories.
Yes.
I'm sure there have been some surprising moments for you. What has leapt off the page for you? What has taken your breath away through this journey?
Yes, this campaign encourages children, and you made a good point at the start that they do not feel that they are being heard. They don't feel that they are being listened to. So in this competition, Hear Me Out, we're trying to provide that platform. We're trying to bridge the gap between your children, your teenagers, and the parents. So it's the generational gap that we want to bridge. Many stories have come out. What we appreciate with this competition, these children, they are able to be vulnerable. I saw one 15-year-old that was saying, I'm not a child or a kid. I'm not an adult. I'm just me.
I love that.
And it's those stories. Others, they go, and tell you. There's one who was talking about how she saw her father, losing the last breath, and how that moment shaped her journey through grief, through even healing, So it's those moments, But others in poems, there's one who was saying through a poem that I do not need an advice, and actually do not need a lecture, but I just need someone who's going to say, I hear you.
I love that. And so you've proven you're holding hands. You're holding hands. You are there as that support. Now we need to move forward. And when you're talking about vulnerability and healing and all these things, that's something that most of us as grown-ups only get to with a therapist.
Yeah.
You are laying in a foundation of such healthy living for these kids now, which is amazing to me. But then we've got to listen.
Yeah.
So what do we need to do as grown-ups, as parents, as brothers, as members of community to hear more of what young people are saying?
Yes, I think the most important thing first, is to be present in the life of your child.
Be there.
And presence does not mean you providing any materialistic things, but be there, talk to the child, And in this campaign, we are in the last phase going to have an adult feedback loop, where we take the content that would have been coming from these entries from the children, and then we give adults, an opportunity to respond, and we want those authentic responses. So what we're trying to do is build an engagement, a national engagement on children, as they tell us how it is to grow up in South Africa as a teen.
And what I love about this is it's not done by politicians. It's not a group of 1 million people talking to a group of 59 million people. It's one person to one person. It's one father figure to one young man. It's one mother figure to one young lady. I absolutely love that. I would imagine you've got to create safe places for the kids to be able to express themselves and be vulnerable, and then still have this amazing competition, the opportunity to perform and have these moments as well. So how do you get this right? How can the communities, or how do the communities ensure the safe participation? How does this all play out?
Yes, it starts with the human being. It starts with the parent. It starts with the caregiver. It starts with the adult, the sibling. To create that environment, because some children can't speak out because they feel that they are intimidated. So it's about you creating that environment that is safe, as you were saying. But for the competition, we encourage adults, to help these children, speak freely in creating the content, where it's the poems, but we want it to come from the true voice of the children.
Give them the license to be authentic.
Give them the license to be authentic, yes.
And that's where you are jumping off from. So you create the framework around you. How do we enter? I think we're probably going to have a couple of performers from here, from this pool coming onto this feel-good stage, I have no doubt. But how can people enter?
Yes, so you can send a WhatsApp to our Hold My Hand WhatsApp line.
Got the number on screen right now.
The number is 0600 411 111. But there's also Kiredi to Ringa, where they can send to Kiredi, and the number there is 0600 190000. They can post on social media, and hashtag Hold My Hand SA. And Hold My Hand is imagined from the voice of the child. That is, it is the child that says, hold my hand. You, me, everyone, business, churches, everyone must be there, must say, I will, my child.
I am, and I will, and I try to every day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, I love you, Guy. Bless you. Bless you. We'll keep those details up on the Expresso social so you can plug in any way, shape or form, whether as a mentor, as a community member, and I think most importantly, as a young South African. Go and make them hear your voice. Well done, my friend.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, speaking about hearing voices, there's one voice in particular that I've been wanting to hear, taken to the stage right now, along with the beautiful plants that we see around us, making noise with it's a track called Bisha, but by Ama Gacy.
Step till you break a sweat. Our bodies speak their own language. In my lane, driving at my pace. Can't beat me at my own race. So no, babe, I know you're thinking of me now, babe. I can save you if you let me. You know I'm picky. Gotta get it right, it's not easy. We're cruising 60, staring at the lights of my city. Problems. I've been choosing peace, that's all I know. And I'll never be sorry for always choosing me. Now take it slowly. I need you to slow down. Take your time, let's course now. They will never know how you can be so sure. Take my hand, let's go now. Baby,
fantastic. I also heard the frequency of the plants coming through. Could you feel it? I could feel it. I could feel it, girl. That was so gorgeous. Be sure off your EP Cocoon.
No, it's a single.
It's a single.
Yeah.
Is it leading up to something?
Perhaps.
Oh, we would love to see more of Amma, and the best part is that we actually do, because she's performing yet another song in just a little bit, and she's brought along a friend to make the experience even better for you. And then, of course, we get into cake decorating or cupcake decorating. Our girl KK is still in the building, so we'll also get into that straight after this. Grab a cup of coffee, and we'll see you now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Welcome back to Expresso right here on S3. Now, to get into that final hour, let's touch base with your national news headlines, where unannounced raids were carried out yesterday at several troubled schools in Inanda, KwaZulu-Natal by SAPS and the Department of Basic Education in a united effort to create safer learning environments. Now, these raids form part of a new safe school protocol aimed at curbing drugs, gang activity and crime. Dagga and cigarettes were confiscated from learners. Now, Inanda's rising crime rate has increasingly spilled into schools, fueling turf wars among gangs. 4 provinces have been identified as national crime hotspots. Those include KwaZulu-Natal, Gauteng, the Eastern Cape and the Western Cape. In other news in the country, Gauteng is digitizing 800 million paper-based patient records across its 37 public hospitals, starting at Chris Hani Baragwanath, where 800,000 files are already converted. Now, the project aims to improve hospital admin, reduce lost files and curb medico-legal claims. MEC Nomantun Komoralehoko says delays and misplaced records put patients at risk. Now, the initiative has also created jobs with 100 young people trained in digital health management. Data security remains a top priority, with strong measures in place to protect patient privacy. In your international news making headlines, suspended Nigerian Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has blocked from entering Parliament, despite a court ruling she says allowed her to return. Now, she linked her 6-month suspension to a sexual harassment complaint against the Senate president, who denies it. Now, Senate leadership insists her removal was, quote, unruly behavior. Akpoti-Uduaghan, one of only 4 women in the Senate, was stopped by security as she tried to walk in after her convoy was denied entry. The Senate president claims courts can't overrule parliamentary procedures. Meanwhile, ahead of talks with Britain, France and Germany, Iran says it won't abandon uranium enrichment despite, quote, serious US-inflicted damage to its nuclear facilities. Now, Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi calls enrichment a national achievement and a source of pride. The meeting in Istanbul is the first since Iran's brief war with Israel. Now, while enrichment is temporarily paused due to damages, Iran insists it won't stop permanently. Meanwhile, Tehran will also host Chinese and Russian officials to discuss sanctions and nuclear issues. Now, closing off your news on this Wednesday, we reported on this past Monday that Black Sabbath's legendary frontman's final live show earlier this month. Great way to lay a legend to rest. That is where we leave your news for today. Let's get those final sporting highlights from Graham.
Thank you so much, Carissa. Let's kick it off with some international rugby news and, of course, a lot of focus on the British and Irish Lions at the moment, and they were pushed to the limit by a fired-up First Nations and Pacifica 15, but clung on for a nervy 24-19 win in Melbourne in the end. Jamie Osborne scoring twice with Graham and Vanameva also adding tries. Despite 7 straight wins in Australia, coach Andy Farrell still facing questions ahead of Saturday's crunch test up against the Wallabies. It'll be their second one, and all the signs are pointing towards an absolute cracker. Now let's get on to cricket. New Zealand, they've cruised to a 7-wicket win over South Africa in Harare yesterday, remaining unbeaten in their tri-series. So after restricting the Proteas to, it must be said, poor 134 for 8, Tim Seifert's unbeaten 66 guided the Black Caps home with 25 balls to spare. Rassie van der Dissen's side outclassed in all departments, sadly, now raising some major concerns ahead of their final this coming Saturday. Now let's get back out on the road in France as Valentin Paret-Pentre. He delighted home fans with victory on stage 16 of the Tour de France yesterday, edging out Britain Ben Healy atop Mont Ventoux. So behind them, Jonas Vingegaard attacked Tadej Pogacar, but the yellow jersey held firm and now extended his overall lead by 2 seconds. Stage 17 already offering some spice. It's going to favour the sprinters, it looks like, but that's if forecasted 50-kilometre-an-hour winds don't disrupt the action. We'll certainly watch that space. Now let's get on to the heartbreak in football from South Africa's perspective. Michelle Alozi's stoppage time winner sealed a dramatic 2-1 victory for Nigeria over South Africa in the Women's Africa Cup of Nations in the semi-finals in Casablanca last night. Rashidat Ajibare and Linda Motlalo, they traded penalties before Alozi's deep cross snuck in at the death, ending Banyana's reign as champions of Africa and, of course, sending the Super Falcons into that final. Heartbreak for Banyana, but we certainly doff our caps to a brilliant, yet again, performance on one of the biggest stages, set against an incredible competitive nature on this year's tournament. So we love you girls. Thank you so much for giving it your all, but that's where we leave our sport for today. Let's get one last update on the roads.
Thank you so much, Graham. To echo you, yes, well done to our girlies. We can't wait to see you in the spotlight once again. But for now, though, let's see what your roads are doing. Out in Johannesburg and Gauteng, there's a stationary vehicle affecting the left lane on the N1 northbound, and that's before Golden Highway. Now, delays are being experienced, so please maintain a safe following distance and, of course, drive with caution as you head on out. All right, from the City of Gold to the Mother City, let's see what Somerset West is giving. Traffic is slow moving along the N2 outbound before Victoria, so do allow for added travel time to accommodate the delays. And wherever you are headed, do remember to buckle up and arrive alive. That's where we leave your roads. Let's check in for your weather for the final time. Well, in your weather news, the South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for disruptive rainfall along KwaZulu-Natal's north coast. The alerts warns of possible localized flooding, and that's in low-lying areas, including formal and informal settlements, roads and bridges. Now, slippery conditions may lead to vehicle accidents and dangerous driving, especially on dirt roads. So motorists are urged to reduce speed and avoid flooded routes where possible. Now, residents in flood-prone zones should take precautions as wet weather conditions may persist throughout the day. let's check in with your sunrise view of the hour. If we do a checklist, we've done some incredible things out in George as well as KZN, but East London, look at what you've got to offer us today. Absolutely love this thing in the front. Are those mangoes or are those avocados? Either way, it's looking gorgeous to complement the wonderful burning orange of the sunrise view there in the background. Well done to Willie out in East London. That's absolutely mwah, chef's kiss beautiful. 22 degrees is what you can expect, and we'll be rewarded with Willie on your side of town. And also another reminder to you, Expresso fam, 063-0369649. Hit us up, let us know what your side of town is looking like tomorrow and on Friday as we get into your temperatures.
I know the weather doesn't lie, but it feels like it's colder than that. Okay, so let's warm things up just a little bit. If you make your move and you play Lotto, Lotto plus 1 and Lotto plus 2, there is 44 million rand sitting in the kitty today. That's our jackpot this Wednesday, so please don't get left behind. Play your Lotto for an estimated 11 million rand. Lotto plus 1, it's a biggie, 29 million rand. Lotto plus 2, 4 million rand today. So go and get your tickets. Do it as soon as they open in store, if that's your lucky way, or you can do it right now online, nationallottery.co.za. You can go onto the mobile app right now, use your cell phone banking setup, or dial *120 *7529# and get the USSD sent directly to your phone. So simple, and we've made it even easier by putting the Expresso or the details up on the Expresso social pages, so you can go and check them out at your leisure. But don't wait too long. Just make sure you get yourself in the running to win big. Play Lotto, Lotto plus 1 and Lotto plus 2 for 44 million rand in total estimated jackpots today. Go and play now. I'm feeling fantastic. How could today get any better? I don't know.
Well, I think I might have a bit of an idea. Like you mentioned earlier, the weather is getting a bit chilly, and we've got just the plan to make sure that you fight all colds and flus, Expresso fam. So stick around. We essentially are your plug, your feel-good plug on this beautiful morning. And then we have to get back into the kitchen with our pastry chef. Miss KK is still here. Karinisa Khan is going to show us exactly how to do what you're seeing on your screen right now. These beautiful cupcakes. I personally am going to add extra flowers, but we'll get into another installment of the Culinary Hotline Bling. Yes, that was our best one yet. We'll see you now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You're still on your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here on S3. And we're having such a beautiful morning together. And Feel Good Breakfast Show family, we know that winter is upon us, which means sore throats and runny noses, which nobody wants. But this is why we're getting to understand how it is we can better look after our bodies and even have the right tools such as Linktagon. Now, we've got Dr. Joan van Weegart, who's here to help us out to really understand how is it that Linktagon can truly help us to feel better faster, but also look after not just our bodies, but just ourselves holistically. So let's welcome her to the show. It is Joan van Weegart. Doctor, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm amazing, thank you. Now, I feel like winter always comes at us sideways. It's almost as if it's a surprise each and every time when it starts getting cold and you get these symptoms and the flu season is here. So can I please ask you, what are the first signs that we should look out for when winter is upon us and the flu season?
Yeah, so usually it starts with either like a sore throat or a runny nose.
Yeah.
Some people have a headache or body aches. Some people even cough. So those are usually the first signs and symptoms that you're getting a cold.
You see, this is why I say we kind of need to remind ourselves, because when you mention headache, I'm a person, when I think headache, I'm like, I'm hungry or something else. You know what I mean? That time it's my body warning me that the flu is coming, right?
Yes, 100%.
But talk to me about when should we actually be kind of really wanting to look out for that we need to go to the pharmacy or get Linktagon?
Yeah, so I think most people know when they're starting to get sick. You have that feeling, and it's very important to start using something immediately. As soon as you have these first signs and symptoms, you need to get something like Linktagon with a pelargonium in, because a virus replicates very fast. You want to stop it in its tracks, and you want to get better faster. So the way to do it is to start immediately when you're starting to feel sick, and then during this period to continue taking it. Remember to rest well, hydrate, eat healthy meals as well, but continue taking it as well, because it will focus on the root cause what's making you sick, as well as help you with the symptoms.
So, Doc, are you saying I must just keep Linktagon in my bag?
You must.
I love that.
Don't go anywhere without Linktagon.
My superpower. I got you, girl, especially in winter, because it can come at you at any time. I remember one time I was on the train and someone was really close to me and we breathed at the same time and I got sick. And I knew, I could feel it, that my immune system was just like, we're about to go on a ride, and I did. But if I'd had Linktagon, my life would have been a little bit easier.
So much easier.
Exactly. But I feel like you actually just mentioned some practical tips now of how we can, even help out our bodies a little bit in terms of really just staying away from the flu, kind of looking after ourselves in this flu season to stay healthy. Can you just mention them again and just a few others in terms of those practical tips and what they are?
Yeah, even when you were mentioning now being on the train, this is very important. Wash your hands. Also, if you sneeze or if somebody sneezes, try and cover your mouth and your nose, because usually the virus you inhale through your mouth and your nose, and that's where the infection then starts. Make sure that you take good supplements for your immune system, that you stay warm, and then, like we said, never go anywhere without Linktagon with you, because you never know when you're going to start getting sick. And one of my favorite products is the Linktagon spray. So that means as soon as you start getting sick, you spray, and this is the area where you were exposed to some other pathogen, and that's your best chance of not getting sick.
We thank you so much, Doc, and I do feel like this is exactly the kind of conversation we need, just to remind us how to look after ourselves, but also that we have that superpower that's Linktagon. So thank you.
Pleasure.
It is always the Linktagon family coming through and saying, hey, you don't got to be down and out this winter season. The flu does not need to be your friend. They can keep it away for you. You just need to keep close that Linktagon, whether it's in your bag, in your car, at work. Whenever you feel like something's coming down, you're able to feel better faster just by using Linktagon. But wait, my friend, there's more. We've got 4 hampers to give away with 1,500 Rand, and it's so easy for you to win. All you got to do is hop on out to social media, and there you need to tell us your Linktagon winter ritual, and you need to remember to add the hashtag #FeelBetterFaster, and hopefully soon enough we will be announcing you as the winner of one of those hampers. Let me let you in on this. The competition closes on the 30th of August, so go and enter now. T's and C's do apply, and don't forget to add the hashtag #FeelBetterFaster. And don't forget, Linktagon is always here to make you feel better faster.
Target cold and flu symptoms with all-in-one Linktagon. Now with new Linktagon C plus NAC 200. Choose Linktagon and feel better faster.
We're back in the kitchen with Chef KK whipping up some amazing cupcakes. If you're noticing there are a few cupcakes missing on the tray, it wasn't me, it was me. But it was delicious. We're going to be making some delicious buttercream now. But first, just a reminder, we want to get your voice notes through this morning. The question is, if you could have one pastry for the rest of your life, what would it be? And again, if you have any other questions, any pastry questions, in fact, any questions, let us know on the WhatsApp line. That number 063-036-9649. We're back in the kitchen. Chef KK?
Yes.
Things are looking amazing. Things are looking like really sensational. What I've decided, because you are the expert and you're going to be teaching me today how to decorate our cupcakes to get it from these beautiful cupcakes to the beautiful decorated ones we see right here, we're going to challenge Graham and Carissa. So you're going to give us all the tips. They are standing on the side. They're watching what we're doing and taking notes. Okay. So you're going to have to be the judge, though. I can't be the judge. The last time I was the judge, Graham cried. So it's on you. Okay, let's go. Vanilla cupcakes. This is the batter we made earlier. So that's going to be popped into our cupcake wrappers.
Yes.
I do have a question because I sometimes get this wrong. How much do you actually fill your cupcake wrapper? Because it does overflow and then I end up cutting it off and trimming it, and that's waste.
Yes.
So how you've got it here is absolutely perfect. So where is your level to fill up your wrapper?
Okay, so with this recipe, I usually use 1 tablespoon.
A tablespoon of batter?
Yes, and because it has the bicarb and the baking powder, it gives it a nice rise. So you'll get about 36 cupcakes out of these. So,
what?
Yeah.
Okay, and then how soon ahead of time can you actually bake these?
So I like to keep them fresh. So I like doing them the day before.
The day before sounds good. I mean, the fact that you're getting 36 cupcakes out of that batter is absolutely amazing. I love that. So we're going to fill it up. So again, this is, I'm going to hold it up a little bit over here. That's the level. That's how much we fill it up.
That one's perfect. I'm just going to add some more to that one.
So this level over here is enough to actually get it to fill up to that level where we can just decorate.
Yes, definitely.
Love it. Okay, cool. So we're going to swap sides now. I'm going to come over here and you're going to talk about buttercream.
Okay.
So I got an issue with buttercream.
What's your issue?
I love buttercream, but a lot of people don't get the texture right and it end up being grainy.
Okay.
I'm not a fan.
Okay, so the trick to that is beating your buttercream for a while. So first we're going to be creaming the butter for a very, very long time. So once you see the butter is pale in color, that's when we'll start incorporating the sifted icing sugar.
And this is where we're at the moment, because we started that process because it takes a while. I mean, usually when I make buttercream at home, I actually let my machine go for like 8 to 10 minutes.
The longer the better.
So that's why we actually did it before the time as well. So butter's been whipped. We added our sieved icing sugar.
Yes.
And when we add the icing sugar, how long does it go then? And the reason I'm asking you is because I actually eat your buttercream. I actually do like it. Sometimes the buttercream is, like I said, the texture is slightly off. And I actually take half of it off. Yours I actually do like, so I actually want to know the trick. So once we add our icing sugar to it, how long does it go then? Because we're trying to melt the icing sugar through the butter, right?
Yes, so basically another 10 minutes.
Okay.
But for me, the longer the better. But also to get a good consistency on your buttercream, what I do is I take some of this out, just a bit, and put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. So that heats the buttercream up. I add it back into this, and it gives you that smooth, silky buttercream.
That's the secret that I wanted to get. I love that. Obviously, that hotter texture, the hotter temperature mixed with the cooler batter kind of just helps things emulsify even better.
Yes, definitely. And then also another trick is cream.
Okay, fresh cream?
Yes, so adding about 2 tablespoons of cream to this will also give it a nice texture and easy to pipe. Pretty on the cupcakes. It's not going to give you grainy texture like this.
I actually genuinely learned something. I love that. Okay, so we got our buttercream. This is done now. This is the final version. We just pop it open so we can maybe see what's happening inside. You can see the whisk. So we don't have that graininess. It is nice and smooth. Yes, this is going to go into my mouth. Delicious. And that's the smoothness that we're looking for. But we're going to add some color, aren't we?
Yes, we are. So because we're doing everything pink today, we're going to add some pink color.
Nice, nice.
Let me just...
And again, yes, that's that texture.
Oopsie.
That's not that grainy texture. Super smooth and delicious. Oh, okay. Pink going in. And I see you brought a couple of nozzles today.
Yes. So my favorite is the closed start tip.
Okay.
I love this tip. This just does magic.
Gives you all the edges as well.
Yes, and you can do so much things. I even let my kids use this and they're like, wow, what have I done? And it's a simple thing. You just add your tip to your piping bag. You add the buttercream to there and you just start piping. So it's quite easy.
Seeing as we're doing the basics of baking today, what is, and maybe you'll probably demonstrate it for us, the proper way to actually use a piping bag? So I'm going to hand it over to you because my technique is just cut and then hope that the actual nozzle fits in. There's a method to it, and often I get the size wrong and then I end up cutting a hole that's way too big.
Okay, so what I like doing is I like measuring.
Okay.
So I'll see how far the nozzle will go.
Let me turn that one off so long while we're prepping it.
And then I'll cut. And you want the nozzle to be fully exposed.
Fully exposed?
Yes. You see the lines there? It needs to be cut a little bit more so that everything, so that the shape of your nozzle is open, so that everything, when
It's
you're piping it,
defined. Yeah. Okay, that's perfect. And then once you've got that, I know the next trick, I do the hand, the way fold it over my hand.
That's the easiest because I don't like dishes, so I don't want to still be using
the glass or the jug or the...
But okay, we have it here. We can do that if you want.
Move that out the way.
But this is just easy.
Okay, so buttercream, we've added the food coloring to it, and the thing is, do you store your buttercream in the fridge?
I do, yes.
And then it's important to actually take it out because, my goodness, buttercream, that is hard.
Oh, it's the worst.
It is the worst. So you want to make sure you take your buttercream out the fridge well ahead of time before.
Yes. But what you can also do is, like you said, if it's a bit too stiff, you can just pop it in the microwave.
Back in the microwave. I love it. I love it.
Easy, convenient.
Okay. Here we go. I'm excited. We're going to grab one of the chocolates along. And obviously what you're doing now is just you're forcing the air out because you don't want to have that air in the beginning.
No, not at all, because otherwise it's not going to pipe nice. So I'm just going to do a simple decoration. Let's do a rose.
So South Africa, when you see Graham do this in segment 3, the next part, the third part of it, look what he does with his tongue. He's so focused when he pipes. He always does that. Just check it out. Check it out. He knows what I'm talking about. Okay, so what is the technique? Oh, I missed it. Here we go.
Okay, let's do it again.
So is there a trick to get, because I mean, look how beautiful this rose is. And again, I wasn't paying attention. We'll do it again. Do you start on the outside? Do you start on the inside? Do you let your hand do all the work, or are you moving the cupcake? What is your trick to getting? I mean, that is so beautiful. Okay.
So what I like doing is I like holding the cupcake nicely, and then I'll move my arm around.
Okay.
So I won't be moving the cupcake because I think it's easier if you move your arm around.
Not me, who's been moving the cupcake for the longest time. Okay,
so
go on.
I'll hold it and then pressure so that you get the nice. And then you just squeeze. It's very simple. But the more you do it, the better it becomes, the easier it becomes. So practice makes
practice. Okay, I'm gonna try one real quick.
Do you want to do a different design, or do you want to do that? You can even do a cross.
Okay, let's do the cross. Okay. More awkward lefty. Here we go. So I start at the top.
Yes.
The silence is crazy.
You're good.
I've been
you
practicing.
Are good.
I've been practicing. Okay, so that's cool. So we got the cross, and I see you brought quite a few edible decorations today.
Yes.
Let's see if there's another style that you've actually got on the board that I want to try. I do want to try something like this, where we've got the little tiny balls on the end.
Okay, so...
Like a kid in a candy store. Okay.
That's going to be super easy. So you're just going to squeeze.
Is it just down, up, down, up?
Yes, yes.
Oh, you know what? Amazing now that I'm on camera. Okay, there we go.
Do you need some help?
Prosper, why are you laughing? There we go.
Sorry.
It's working. So the trick is, to be honest with you, the trick is confidence.
Yes, definitely. The more you practice, the better. But also what you can do is, if you're not confident enough, you can always just use parchment paper, practice on there, and then you do it on your cupcake.
Because I just realized now, if you make a mistake, so all you got to do is just open up the bag. I mean, I don't make mistakes. Okay. And then what we're going to do is scrape the icing off and pop it back in the bag and keep on going.
Yes.
South Africa, we've got the lesson, we've got the course. When we come back, Graham and Carissa are going to go head-to-head on a cupcake decorating battle. And what's up for prize? A car. A car. A car. You're not going to want to miss anything. Enjoy the ad break, but do make sure you come right back.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, your beauties. Time to have a little bit of fun, and we love having fresh energy in our studio, and it's here in spades. Amma Gacy has been awesome on the stage and equally so off it. So we're going to play a round of quick fire questions. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
I always try and make it sound intimidating, but it really isn't. Okay. We just want a quick response and absolute authenticity, which is kind of your vibe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And we have touched on this already, but don't feel like you have to. For us, always favour South Africa, okay? London or Cape Town food? Which specifically?
Cape Town.
100%,
Yeah.
eh? 100%, I'll back you there. What would you eat right now if we could give you anything?
Oh, sushi.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cape Town does a really, really good sushi, okay? Because we've got a sea
We do.
right here, man. I love it. Ooh, this is a bit of a saucy one. What's one song you secretly wish you wrote?
Oh. Maybe... I love Alice Phoebe Lou, and
Okay.
she's got great songwriting, and she has like a way of making people feel things that like we all feel, and she just puts it into words. She has a
Oh, she's
great
got
way
that
with
knack,
words, yeah. Maybe Alice Phoebe Lou song or like Daniel Caesar. He's my favorite. So.
Okay, can you give us a little taste? Just one line.
What's that Alice Phoebe Lou song now? Gosh, she got me on the spot.
And she's a singer-songwriter, so she can come up with a line herself now. It's going to come. Ooh, this is tough. You've got 10 minutes to pack. Where are you flying to, and what's the first thing you throw in your bag?
I've got 10 minutes. Yeah. I think somewhere warm, for sure.
Oh,
I'm
I
over
know,
the
right,
winter.
me.
I don't know.
I know, me
I'm
too,
over the
I'm feeling
winter.
it.
Somewhere warm. Maybe Thailand.
Oh, I like
Jamaica.
that.
Jamaica could be cool.
Oh, yes. And what's going in the bag?
What's going in first? Goodness me. My wallet.
That's all you need, really.
No, because like you need the essentials, like a little bit of money, my phone, and then the rest will come.
You could sit on a corner of a street and busk and be okay.
There you go.
You could do
True,
anything
actually.
you want,
That's true.
okay? I like that. What's one trend that you're so over? Basically anything on TikTok at the moment.
Yeah. It's like the repetition, I suppose, of the way people are speaking because of TikTok, maybe. I'm over that because like now phrases have become trends. And like I lean into it too.
I know, 100%, yeah.
But I think that's just like, oh my gosh.
The modality of
speaking to someone and you
communication
hear
has
them say the
changed.
same thing that everyone's been
And
saying.
songs have
Yeah.
become 1.5 minutes
Yeah.
long
Attention
and less.
span, I suppose.
And I'm one of those. I fall victim. Would you rather go a year without music or without acting?
Oh, come now.
Sure.
So like I can't make music and I can't act, or I can't like watch movies.
You
and I can't...
got to choose one or the other. Which would you be able to? Could you let go of either?
I'm gonna say acting.
Really?
Just because like I listen to so much music. So if I can't listen to it either,
If I can't be in that space,
like
I'm
ridiculous.
dead.
That's
I'm
ridiculous,
lost.
yeah.
Okay, I get you. And I suppose the nice thing about acting, it's so transportative when you're doing it. It can take you to that other place. But the music's kind of your steady line, you know? What's more stressful, waiting on audition results or dropping a new single?
Dropping a new single.
That's
Because
like a
I do so many
baby, hey.
auditions that it's like you can't be attached to the outcome. Like I get it or I don't.
But
So you
that's really sage advice here, because you get an algorithm and you've got to kind of fail as many times as you pass to be able to get in there within the casting community. So you've got to kind of do it, you know?
You cannot sit there and wait and be like, oh my God, that job that I auditioned for, like, I really hope I get it. You have to let it go.
Well, yeah, and added to that, I think I've gotten 1 out of 10 that I've auditioned for, and 9 out of 10 that I've gotten I didn't audition for. So the industry works in a weird way like that, in a very
you
weird
never know
way.
what's going on behind the scenes, yeah.
The last voice note you sent, what was it about?
I spoke to my agent, actually, about a shoot I did yesterday. She asked me how it went.
And how did it go?
Good. Really good.
Just good.
I was also doing, like, a presenting thing, which is very interesting.
really?
So, like, come on.
Come on, girl.
Yeah. I don't think I'm coming
on.
for your job, though. You're great.
Well, I
was
don't
not,
know.
yeah.
I've just been around. Dream collab, and this alive or passed on. Anyone that you would have loved or would still love to share a space with on stage, or even in a studio?
Oh, that's a hard question. I think right now, and I've mentioned it before, but Daniel Caesar.
What is it
got
about
such a
Daniel
dreamy
Caesar's work
voice.
that just...
He's got like a gospel background, so he's got this beautiful way of writing.
richness,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's also just like, it's deep, it's so easy on the ears. Like, he's got a gorgeous voice. Love his songwriting. I've been listening to him for years, so that would be, yeah, dream collab.
And you know, there's someone talking about you like that right now. Just imagining. That's where you are in the world, which is amazing to me. This is the best job in the world. We have a front row seat to see the becoming of these amazing artists. So that being said, you have another moment to share with us. What are you going to perform? What are you going to close out with for today?
So it's my single called Distance. I'm very excited to share that.
Give us some context.
So the song Distance, I wrote, it's also part of my EP Cocoon. And I wrote it in 2023, I want to say. And it was kind of after I had been seeing someone and it didn't work out. I'd been doing a lot of dating that wasn't really working out, but that's okay, it's in the past.
It's a different algorithm.
Yeah, exactly. We've let go of that trend. And I suppose I was with someone who didn't really know, like, they were a bit scared of love and the idea of relationships, and like I was trying to like, it was a realization that you can't show someone.
You can't push them there.
You can't push them there if they're not ready. And yeah, it's kind of tough things to come to terms with, but...
Are you okay now?
I'm okay.
She's processed.
Okay.
You see, I've now become that uncle asking, why are you single all the time, man? What's wrong with you, man? What's going on? No, she is prime, okay? She is amazing. She is so filled with talent, but I think most importantly, she has got a lot of love and unbelievable musical energy to spread, and she's going to do it just for you in just a moment. Well done. You passed the quick fire test. Very good.
So beautiful. We look forward to that performance. But right now, let me tell you that there's something truly special about slowing down, picking up a paintbrush, and sharing a warm cup with good company. In fact, I'm doing it right now with you. Kukle and Harmony, though, did just that at the Clay City, the Clay Cafe, rather, with a soothing DIY session, proving that a little creativity with #Jacobs is the perfect way to reconnect with friends. So let me get my coffee going as I prepare myself to see exactly what they made.
It's time to get cozy and creative this winter with a soothing DIY here at the Clay Cafe, inspired by Jacobs.
Not only can you personalize your own coffee mug, but take this opportunity to catch up with an old friend. Can you walk us through what guests can experience when they come to Clay Cafe?
Well, it's truly a different experience than anything else. You are met with creativity and fun and something different. So when you come here, you sit back, you relax, and you unwind, and we have beautiful pieces that's ready to be painted just for you.
This is sounding like something refreshing and meaningful, especially in winter. Why do you believe that we should try something new like this?
I think we get stuck in routine, especially in the winter months. So doing something to rewind and just relax and do something that you're not used to, it's very special, and you get to create moments with your family or friends. We don't look at how your painting experience is, and we don't need any track record. We are here to unwind and relax and just to be out of the city buzz.
The item I'm choosing to paint today is a coffee mug. Very simple. I am inspired by Jacobs. I think it spoke to me because it just reminds me of how to properly start your day and to be grounded, be here, and be present and alive.
Alrighty guys, welcome once more and thank you. I see you guys already chosen your paint colors and I see you got your pottery. So it will be ideal to just dip it in the water less than 5 seconds. Then you're just gonna avoid painting the rims of your item. You're advised to do 2 to 3 layers. It just helps to get the solid color as well.
The Clay Cafe experience is definitely an add-on to winter activities. Not only winter, actually just all-around activities. It's a beautiful, fun family space to be in, fostering creativity, fostering just wonderful, beautiful moments.
My entire inspiration was sunshine, right? Especially because we are in the thick of winter. In the morning, joy comes in the morning. So when I reach the bottom part of my coffee mug, I am met with sunshine and sun rays just pouring out of my mug. And that was my personal inspiration behind the painting. Let me see what's happening there.
These mountains are looking more like crashing waves. I painted a peaceful landscape. Well, I hope it translates as a peaceful landscape with the sun above it and some mountains and some water. So it basically just signifies that, you know, the sun and the light is always going to be above whichever mountains you feel like you are facing.
You had a vision, you had a plan.
Yeah,
But the execution is taking a turn.
Yours looks like a giant marshmallow. Your whole cup looks edible.
It's super cute, right?
Yeah.
The colors work beautifully together. But I mean,
Yeah.
how many shame? It's not that bad, Harmony.
The fact that you're saying it's not that bad makes me worry a little bit. You know, but at least everything goes well with the Jacob's Cadbury whole nut mocha.
100%, because your colors actually match the box.
They actually do.
Ah.
Time to unwind with a warm cup of Jacob's Cadbury whole nut mocha, a comforting blend that invites you to pause, reflect, and savor life's most simple pleasures. When you're painting, you're expressing yourself, you're expressing what is on the inside, and this moment really gives you that opportunity.
We tend to desert our hobbies, you know, do away with things that truly feed us and our souls and our spirits, and add to the energy of wanting to wake up and just enjoying the day. And I think that's the one thing that I'm taking away from this entire experience, to be here in the now. Slow sips, rich flavor, and a moment just for you is the perfect way to discover the cozy comfort of Jacob's Cadbury Whole Nut Mocha.
And what a great reminder to make unwinding a part of your everyday rituals.
Oh man, absolutely love that. You've tried your hand, hey?
I love Clay Cafe. There's so many in Cape Town and Hout Bay, and also in the city called Clay Cafe in the city. I've made a butter dish, and it really has transformed my life.
And they loved it so much they took it and they're selling it. So if you get
They
an
never gave it to
exquisite
me.
one-of-a-kind butter dish, okay, it might just be Carissa. So whether it's catching up or creating something new like that, a butter dish, these moments really do matter. It's about the stories that are shared, the laughter that is sparked, and I think most importantly, those quiet moments that bring us closer. One comforting cup at a time, and they really do. So cheers.
Cheers. Oh, can I have a sip of this one?
So I know you can conquer anything and everything in
That's
this world.
true.
Can you ice a cupcake?
I can do it better than you.
Oh, them Spartan words. The icing will begin after this. We'll see you now.
Who says no to a cappuccino? Jacob's, wunderbar.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
We're back in the kitchen, and you made the right decision to come back because the jewel is now officially full. We've got Graham and Carissa in the kitchen. They are fighting, and yes, for the Alcazar. They're going to win a car. They're going to win a car. And we're going to do a cupcake decorating contest in a second. But first, we've got a voice note from Khalil, so let's have a listen to that.
Good morning, Expresso team. If there was one pastry I could not live without, it definitely has to be an almond croissant. Simple, beautiful.
Yes, definitely.
I'm here for it.
That's a
Cheers,
good
guys.
one.
And it's like one of those benchmarks. If you can get the almond croissant right, then you've got it down.
Yeah, you made it in life.
Definitely.
Also, Khalil, you got a beautiful voice.
Wow. Can you narrate?
Like honey, hey?
I don't know. I was going to go offline. Offline. No, you can't go there. Okay. So I hope that the two of you were paying attention earlier when we got the demo on how to decorate the cupcake. So in front of you, you've got beautiful shades of pink in piping bags, various nozzles, and then edible decorations. Chef KK, do you have any tips for our young contestants?
No, just have fun.
Have fun.
Express yourself.
We know how to do that.
I would say everyone's a winner, but that's a lie.
Wait, what do we win besides the car?
What do you want? What do you want?
In front of you.
What is in that little box over there?
Okay,
What is that?
So in front of you, we've got straight from KK's kitchen itself. We've got a
get
little.
out.
What would you call this box? The chocolate.
It's a mixed.
It's a mixed.
So I've got in there a sweetie pie. I've got a sweetie pie brownie and a brownie.
Yeah.
Could share, but why? Okay, so we're gonna. So
It's on, girl.
It's on.
It's on.
Carissa, Graham, pick up your bags. You have your cupcakes in front of you. I don't know how long we're going to give them, but we'll work it out. Okay, and 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Okay. So KK, when you started the business, was there a lot of like research and development, or was it already in you? You knew what you wanted to do. It was just a matter of like kicking off and doing it.
So basically, it's a passion.
You
so
just
passion
flat out
that's where I
steal
started.
my icing before we go for it. Go for it.
I'm sorry for the distraction between us, but you know, it's just how it goes. So it was
Don't let us interrupt you guys.
and this passion has grown. And do we have any, like, where do we see ourselves in the next 4 years with Pastry by KK?
Definitely opening up my own small cake shop.
Yes, with me coming every day.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Oh, yes. Okay,
Are there employment opportunities? That's beautiful. You want me to hold your cupcake?
Okay, we are now going to just do a little check-in with our two contestants because they're now helping each other, which is
because
cute.
we care. Can you swing me that one?
Yes,
That
take
you
this one.
so
What is this one you used?
lovingly molded into a new shape.
And so Carissa is playing a lot with texture. Graham's also focusing on texture, but abstract.
Abstract.
Always.
Abstract texture.
Okay, I want one with flowers.
I just
How do
haven't
you do
quite-
this one?
I haven't quite. Don't laugh in the background there. I can hear you laughing.
So Graham, have you ever been caught in that? Have you been caught in that situation?
Swirlets.
Where
So,
one of the kids needed cupcakes for school. Has that happened?
Yeah, I remember. We keep talking about COVID. I can remember.
That's something.
I can remember having to bake cakes and stuff.
Oh, it's coming out the other end.
That's when I learned to bake, and I baked the most beautiful dinosaur cake. A massive green cake with dinosaurs stuck on top. It was my opus.
It's kind of like a heart.
Amazing. Okay, now I think we need to check on Carissa because there's a lot happening that side. Carissa, what's going on? You've got people behind the scenes laughing.
That is.
Are they laughing at me?
What's going on?
Oh, that's mean.
I don't think they're laughing at you. I think they're laughing with you.
With me?
I think there's something you've just done that's very entertaining. Okay.
I made a heart.
Made a heart. Okay, so Graham, like we heard Graham's inspiration, two tones, playing around with these textures.
Graham.
Carissa's gone so abstract. It's beautiful. It's Zeitz-Marker stuff.
Graham's got children, I will just say that.
But what?
Yeah, I know, but how?
He's done this before.
Oh, okay.
I like where you're going with that.
Okay, we're gonna count down for 10.
Okay.
Oh, no.
9, 8,
Whoa.
7, 6,
All right,
5,
that's it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, put your nozzles.
It's an ice cream cone.
Put your nozzles down. Okay.
I feel like I know you don't have to award me any points
No,
for
you
that,
should.
but
You should do that.
You have to.
no,
Hey,
don't
hey,
you dare.
hey,
Don't
hey,
you dare.
use
Oh,
it.
no, it's called like the Harry Potter. It looks like the choosing hat. What do they call it?
Yes, the sorting hat.
The sorting hat.
Okay.
Gryffindor.
Okay.
That has to stay. It has to stay
All right.
perfectly imperfect.
We are going to do this by the audience kind of like letting us know where we're at. So if the audience can be very involved, please. Okay. So we've seen Graham's 3 collection. I mean, that's beautiful. It is beautiful. Let's have a clap for Graham's cupcakes.
Stop. No, KK, stop.
No,
Stop,
bad.
man. Please, no.
Let's hear it for Carissa's cupcakes.
You know what?
What's this?
You know what?
What's this? What's this?
The proof is in the pudding.
Pew, pew, pew,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Carissa. But you know what? You always win. You always win. Today, it's unfortunate Graham's taking it. Graham, you win. You win.
Second time.
Chef KK?
Love this.
So, can I just say something? I think she did well as well.
Come for Carissa. Everybody's a winner.
Yes,
Everybody's cupcake.
Everybody's a winner. Everybody's a winner.
Oh, no, now you're just making it nasty.
No,
now you're just like, okay.
You're rubbing it in my face now. Take that away from me.
It is beautiful.
This
I
is
love
really
it.
good, though. Like, let's be honest.
What do you call that creation?
It's like a wedding cake.
It's the wedding cake.
This is on my way to getting married.
You know, people are reconsidering the invite you sent them to your wedding now, eh? People are like, maybe I've got other things.
I
What
want you
would
guys
you like?
to try these three.
Okay.
Are these two different?
No, it's the same.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the brownie with the sweetie pie.
So
eh?
while
Yes.
Carissa's here and we're having this conversation, friend, are you okay to actually talk about this? When it comes to inspiration for pastries at your wedding, do you have a vibe that you're going with, an inspiration?
My wedding cake is the dessert.
Right, I love that.
And hopefully, not hopefully, it's going to be made by Expresso's very own Jay.
Whoa!
Have you asked him or
I
told
haven't.
him?
This is my official. I'm joking.
Jay.
I'm joking. I have asked him.
Okay.
And it's a 3-tier, and everything's modern and white and beautiful. So it's going to be like.
That is amazing. Pictures will be coming. That sounds
Is that
amazing.
an official term in baking?
You know what I'm talking about.
It means like glamorous.
There we go.
You've done this. Oh, cheers, buddy. Well done.
Cheers.
Who said you could have?
Chef K-
I want you guys to enjoy it and
Okay,
tell me
thank
what
you.
you're thinking.
Thank you.
Did you think I was going to offer this to you, though? Okay? 'Cause
I have plenty at home.
I'm trying, but it's like I want to, but my arm won't move. It just won't let me do it. Okay, we're going to do it. These
Okay.
are the sweetie pies, eh? I'm doing
Yes.
the whole
So
thing.
It tastes like
Oh.
an ice cream. You know that ice cream? You know that one?
Mm-hmm.
Ice cream on the inside, chocolate on the outside.
Wow.
Wow.
Can you taste the quality of the chocolate?
Yes,
So that's what
immediately.
I love. Quality of your chocolate, quality of your ingredients, that gives it
Wow.
And this is quality.
And the textures on that. The textures on that, because it's a brownie.
We couldn't
and
even
you can
try
have
it with
the,
you.
I forgot all my manners today. It was the brownie with the marshmallow and the chocolate over.
Yes.
Wow.
The textures are what absolutely make it for me. It is so good. I am absolutely loving the creations of both
I think I
of you.
just forgot my name, literally. That was amazing. How do
So
we follow
good.
you
Well
online?
done.
How do we connect? How do we make orders?
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram, patisserie_ by KK. Yeah, you can follow me, DM me, then you'll WhatsApp me, and then you can place your order with me.
And are you really, really expensive?
No. I
You
wouldn't
should
think,
be.
I wouldn't think compared to other chefs, no, I don't think so.
Because that is honestly one of the nicest things
So
I
good.
think I've ever tasted.
Oh my word, thank you.
And I'm not a sweet tooth. That was very special.
Now can we have
Wow.
that one too? Thank you.
No, that is mine. I will fight you
I was
for
going to
it.
say I'm very, very impressed
You
with how
deserve.
beautiful these cupcakes are. I know we had to have a winner, but in all honesty, they are stunning.
Yes.
I think these are really beautiful to have as like a beautiful wedding installation.
Oh.
I think it's really, really beautiful. So I'm very impressed with the two of you.
We call it the misfits.
If I did have a card to
like
give
that.
you, if I did have a card to give you guys, I would.
Oh, you were joking? Man, I lost anyways.
Are we really not?
No, you getting a car.
Am I not getting a car? Are you being serious?
That was
Never
unfortunately,
again.
yeah. But well done to you, and well
you.
done for your first segment on the show. It was absolutely amazing. Can't
Well
wait to
done,
have you back
KK.
again.
Good job.
And then to Carissa and Graham, we're going to be auctioning these cupcakes off. If you want it, get in on the auction.
That's right.
It's going to fix. South Africa, thank you so much. We'll be back next week with more Calorie Hotline Bling.
Ting, ting, ting. We'll see you now with a performance from Hama.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
As we literally run to the screen looking for places to spit out the food that we are gorging ourselves on. What an amazing day. Thank you so much. Let's give you your just rewards and hopefully win big this morning. If you play Lotto, Lotto plus 1, Lotto plus 2, there's 44 million rand sitting in that kitty today. So please don't get left behind. You can play Lotto for 11 million rand. If you so choose, Lotto plus 1, 29 million rand today. Lotto plus 2, 4 million. We'll throw
Just a little 4 milli. Buy your tickets now in store. You can head to nationallottery.co.za. That's the website. There's a mobile app. There is cell phone banking. Or simply head to your keypad and dial *120 *7529 hash for USSD.
We'll keep those deets on the Expresso socials where you can go and check out some amazing content from today as well. But we'll make sure that you've got everything you need to at least shoot your shot and go and win big. If you play Lotto, Lotto plus 1 and Lotto plus 2, 44 million rand could be yours. Good luck.
I'm telling you, Emma looks like a millionaire right now, and I can't wait for her to send us into our Wednesday with a beautiful song called Distance.
Hi, my name is Amagesi, and this is Marcus Smith, and we are performing my original song called Distance.
Looking at you through the tears in my eyes, there is no more pretending. I recognize you don't put value on my time, don't see the love I'm sending. Not going out your way to see me, and all these other guys, they text me, never reach me. I feel so stupid if I showed you love, believe me. Going in circles, it's on repeat. Going in circles, it's on repeat. Closing off your heart, but that don't stop you bleeding. How do I feel your warmth if I'm kept at a distance? If I'm kept at a distance. So I guess this is goodbye, baby. Tell you it's alright, there is no need to fight, baby. No, I don't hate you, not even in the slightest. Understanding and compassion is what I give. No, I'm impatient, but I'm working on it. Just give me grace. Don't think I can take it, this heartbreak, and I've done this before. They say it's right person, wrong time. Don't believe that, just be mine. And I won't be around your whole life, so make it count. I'm looking at you through the tears in my eyes. There is no more pretending. I recognize you don't put value on my time, don't see the love I'm sending. Not going out your way to see me, and all these other guys, they text me, never reach me. I feel so stupid if I showed you love, believe me. Going in circles, it's on repeat. Circles, 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 circles.
Beautiful.
My goodness, that was absolutely gorgeous. Congrats to you and your band, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Yep, same place, and we love you.
Right.
Adios.
Love ya.
Another feel-good production.